Up Enedi Going to Green Ahaban Tea Abejaso. Your daily source of well-being. Going to Green Ahaban Tea. Nature's healing in a cup.
So you live in the UK and you fall within the black and ethnic minorities? You don't have access to NHS services? Then I got a solution for you. Dr. Vic, that's who you need. Dr. Vic of Restored Healthcare. Here's what she does. GP review, well woman check, family planning, mental health review, and also prescription for medications. Restored Healthcare also do health checks, as well as referrals to specialist services. If you cannot get an appointment with your GP for surgery, Dr. Vic can see you for a longer period of time. Now that's good news. You can find Dr. Vic at www.restoredhealthcaregp.com. Here's the address. 1 Potpool Lane, London, EC1N 7UU. Nearest station is Chancery Lane Bus Stops, Rosemary Lane 55 and 243. You can call 0800 505 3304 or 0770 758 4060. Be sure to join Dr. Vic live on Rainbow Radio every Wednesday from 9 p.m. Restored Healthcare, inspiring healthier, happier lives.
Menu makwekwe sa sempa kania. Semenam na meti asempa na mamo amane a na ma no kekame. Anyamia wati ANS Trading Agency Limited nka. Sa wo ka say door to door for no de ani watwa. Esanse obi ne wa wo say won wo sa door to door business nim. Wo nneoma wo UK a wo de ko Ghana. Ana say Germany a wo de ko Ghana. 3 to 5 weeks e be kwa kodu nipa ne puno anu say try. Na de mo demonstration ko wo say adwuma de ewe mu ne say wo ho bo no. E da from say boko. ANS Trading Agency Limited. E wo air freight special service. Ana nneoma ne ye de be fa play. Entintempa na akwa kodu. Obetima fa sa plan we ya so de nneoma free Ghana akwa UK ana Germany. FGG dem which na also agina ye na men drop bomb. ANS Trading Agency Limited pe and a 40 footer any 20 footer container. Ya fe UK ediko Ghana ana Germany ediko Ghana. Omo manuoma ye mere import o export o dem there for you. Omo Ghana na money 0249 170 423. UK has over free 0790 802 7527. Germany 09173 771 2733. Ubenya ANS Trading Agency Limited. Our West Croydon ANS Trading Agency Limited. Quantum Brantem. Wana beboya baso. Maybe next time you feel from the bebro.
Number one.
Jack, Obianfo, you may be a Mekwa Jimisika.
In fact, I want you to this I'm a cook.
Would you be another essay, £100 and Jessica Ketwa?
Hey.
Hey yo, non-stop music, we are flow. Shatta Rocco says so. I don't know. Number one, champion.
Rainbow Radio,
Hey yo, yo, yo.
Africa's best station.
Yeah. Yo, yo.
Rainbow Radio,
Radio.
Africa's best station.
Hey yo, non-stop music, we are flow. Shatta Rocco says so. I don't know.
Rainbow Radio.
Yedi abrochiri aba Ghana. Yedi Ghana akwa abrochiri.
Rainbow Radio.
Yedi abrochiri aba Ghana. Yedi Ghana akwa abrochiri.
Sit back, enjoy the show while.
Don't touch that dial.
Sit back, enjoy the show while.
Don't touch that dial.
Rainbow Radio.
Yedi abrochiri aba Ghana. Yedi Ghana akwa abrochiri.
Great music,
Great conversation.
Rainbow Radio, 92.4 FM, and DAB+.
Number one, champion.
Rainbow Radio,
Hey yo, yo, yo.
Africa's best station.
Yeah. Yo, yo.
Rainbow Radio,
Radio.
Africa's best station.
Hey yo, non-stop music, we are flow. Shatta Rocco says so. I don't know.
When you watch, I turn for error slow. Me yet ye,
Mimbe, Abrabo,
It's Dr. Ray on the beat.
Neradie bro, so when you munya, Papa we jamiache, Ajimpe we jamiache, yes we jamiacho, so when you munya, Adonia mi bro, so when you munya, Papa we jamiache, Ajimpe we jamiache, yes we jamiacho, so when you don't yam me bro, but don't let Pape, that ye quiet no. When he had ye, me uncle Pape, my friends, why yes, no. Ye, Nimbe yo, Pape. Ababoy moi yes no yeah ababoy yo me pa emko pape ma wadie moi yes no yeah awadie yo ise debre yene no wona mi moja na yeti yene no wona mi moja na yeti meje le radie somewhere you munya Papa we jamiache Ajimpe we jamiache Esue we jamiacho somewhere you munya Adonia mi bro somewhere you munya Papa we jamiache Ajimpe we jamiache Esue we jamiacho somewhere you munya Moja leyeti Yeni wimitu fuwonenya Yena mi moja kekenti Beku metupa imame Jeni yehuname Ni moja Mituni nye bridi Fawo Daje yo batapa Watabai no kurabie Na yimi free Bosa kodye Eje mi ye uname Ni moja Mituni nye bribi Fawo Daje yo batapa Watabai no kurabie Na yimi free Bosa kodye eje le radie bro somewhere you munya ya jeyo papa we jamiache ajimpe we jamiache eswe we jamiacho somewhere you munya radie yeswe somewhere you munya papa we jamiache ajimpe we jamiache eswe we jamiacho somewhere you munya Adonia mi bro but don't let Pape ya die moi yet no we mi adie me kwa enko Pape mo friends why yes no yeah ni meyo me kwa enko Adore somewhere you munya meje Papa we jamiache Ajimpe we jamiache Yesu we jamiacho somewhere you munya Pape ya die mwa yetuno we mi adie me kwa enko Pape my friends why yes no yeah nimbe yo kwa enko Adore the somewhere you munya meje Papa we jamiache Ajimpe we jamiache Yesu we jamiacho somewhere you munya
Beautiful, beautiful. Good morning. Good morning, London. How are you? London, what to say? What to say? Wow, what a week we've experienced together. All together, all of us. What a week. Wow. 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 Now what you ready? Hey. A check kuri. A check G Danny has changed a year Kolibu Hospital. Hey, a chance in the house. Where they check Parliament House. Now what you wait? Obi amfani hu ndi crowd. Obi okaso fani hu di bia oboa nyano cry. What a week. What a week. Anyway, we give thanks and glory to the Divine Majesty for granting us sustenance and guidance during the course of this week, awful, horrific week. And I'm referring to last week. The course of English, but you remember that na enya de efekra. I keep saying this over and over on the radio. Se kusiesio beda no ho ahwea. Ni dua epamono. Epomano. Sani ekano epomano. Because everything tells you, say, yes, the Bible never lies. Because the Israelites at a point in time almost spent about 400 good years in Egypt. Yomu penny bakukra prime minister of Egypt. And so 400 years they do you. They still you who's almost Egypt for. We pray, see a crew gonna be ye. I was here, you couldn't ye. I was here, you couldn't be ye. And that's why most of the time when I sit on radio, I believe in nothing but the truth. Because I keep saying, and yet, Sabin Predia, but a boga crab, Mary ain't number 3 continues a wafa. And I'm probably one of the few media personnel. No politician can stand somewhere and say we grease this palm once upon a time. Hell no. Hell no. So we will not sit down unconcerned. We will not sit down idle and witness when things are getting out of hands in our country, Ghana. Because the luckiest aspect is that in the event something chaotic happens beyond expectation, at least we have a second country to visit, and that's Ghana. It is the horse you'll be anybody Jimeboa. Well, last week I was saying one beautiful Kurumano, make Kajaros and Yano correct. The boy Gladys Bosco, you American boy. So it speaks a lot. Because whenever something happens, crime, heinous criminal activity of such nature happens, all we think about is the perpetrator, the culprit. All we think about is, oh, the boy comes from Rwanda. Oh, 17-year-old boy. But we fail to also think about the pain that the parents probably enduring. Ya dwene maso se mama ne papa no so die no mukomu o mo wa kwara ba wiase. One of the buses 7 producer on see a jantra bra, and I said, one of the bus on by arm robber, one of the bus on the fast can go cool be this year. I timidly torrent chemo unique see between English and which may animal. So ask yourself, and I always say, sir, in quality and kasana as parents, we only have about 10% role to play. Because when your child steps out, when it goes beyond the front entrance door threshold, you don't really have control. You do not have control. I know some parents who believe, sir, I will say, at all times. What about if something happens to you? Because the future is not for you and I to know. So be told, swear. I don't quite what's happening because the challenges, the hardship on this planet, the difficulties, the friends and foes that he or she is going to encounter. I always associate children to kind of like rabbits. Now, when you know, we see a bonte okushia jata, obetima kushia nanka, obetima kushia kramai, obetima kushia bua bi na sa bua no wan hwe na se nyamesuro bi amma sa wo ba mu a obe impact on only the word so. So don't you think this young man Axel, I could say who kasema waje ye angels me ensa enkwano Don't you think any man made about Panomo born who buy a 24? Don't you think Sab Bontino be chilling as a dear will say Willie Boy send you Quinipa? Don't you think say a radicalizing in poor will be a 24? Abuja. That's why I love to listen to this song over and over again. The Radi Jow Brabomao. That's why I'm beat now Bunny Pine Viasi Kusuni Musi Che. Have once upon a time your beautiful child. No better than a junkie. Oba nanka wa reshimu ni mu. Na be sebi producer. Obeda ni kushini kesiye. Wangofa kamera wa. No febi frifiri yako. Oba nanka wa reshimu ni mu. Just imagine Oba time as a father, as a mother. Now what police have a board door. Pa. Yes, I some Obano Wakukunipa. Just imagine that. Just think about that. Because we've actually neglected the parents, the pain that they're enduring now. And all we're thinking is about to say, Obia Pebakwasiasem, Obia Beso Bewubi, Obia pointed at the young boy. What about the mother and father? What are they going through at the moment? Now, my many papa to say, Omu so TV, no more share no more say, and now more bad soon and yet check a CSA cohort, a coswa. Don't you think some blood pressure by control? Don't you think somebody regretting per se? Amukushio Muhammadi Akwala baby, I say. I was for a difficult moment. I did everything possible to make me relay whatever was developing in this country to Rainbow Radio, our sister station, 87.5 FM in Ghana, and also Joy Multimedia Group of companies decided to also interview me. City News and the Wolo, I mean, said Dosso, Oyeripa TV also interviewed me, and I was very candid. I was very open. They be who in a di who dance here. Now during some Kasano, me name say Kunkru Bebre etunsa. Every one of this shake catch almost say one episode by United Kingdom of Great Britain hano one shey and that's a more be impoa and mat one and macra like I'm say and vufu ankodane one quiet abuja. And so I mentioned Ghana High Commission's name because this route started on 30th of July 2024. I visited Ghana High Commission's website on several occasions. Say, Mebo Madia, and who's at least I'm the alert be able to answer warning be able to and Parewong. I wish I said it as it is. And when I open the phone lines, do me the biggest favor here. Because what it's saying is that I'm a Bomodia contact a man for say Obia and who's my phone is here. Forget about Sir Richie because I'm nobody. But what about a reputable, renowned radio station like Rainbow Radio? That is being monitored by Ofcom. That is being regulated by Ofcom. That's been given license by the British government to operate. What is there any statement here? Production team, a statement here in a press release via a Ghana High Commission on mobile Hannibal. And they were in haste to come and refute my reportage. Of course I reported it. Because what was happening, and especially last week, when the police managed to intercept the information on that encrypted platform, how do you call it? Telegram. Is it telegraph or telegraph? Yeah. Wow, we bibini abeka so da no what the biabo, especially na videos awodo oba bibini ye Bruno Manchester ye gwa bibi before ma me fo ani mase e Coventry ye tete omo ne omo ma abusua na omo say am forecast. I saw one video menim so so hu bi omo say obi car na ye bu car na hwehwe omo wie anso wa na omo reverse the front bay window bay no abusua for the fear we be there na we mato. And there was nothing from the Ghana High Commission. Absolutely nothing. And after some of these reports, we will also contact opinion leaders. Opinion leaders, give me one example of an opinion leader in this country. Yes, we have people that we do respect a lot. And let's say, yes, we have a lot of opinion leaders in the United Kingdom of Great Britain. Have they collated our numbers? Do they have our numbers? Is opinion leaders not contacted Ghana for na lie. Na lie, Ghana High Commission. You know, our problem That is the Achilles heels of every single African nation and our leaders. Sir, instead of them admitting, say, we've erred, it's quite unfortunate. We were trying to maybe organize 1 or 2 meetings with the radio stations, with opinion leaders, so-called opinion leaders, with church leaders, and a wall, every single area that we could probably broadcast and let the Ghanaians live in the diaspora, whether you are a typical Ghanaian or you are holding dual nationality, we don't care. So far as you have links to Ghana, we were trying our best. But they would rather come just to save their image. That is absolutely dented, because I did mention that. And it went on, where was it? Apparently they went somewhere like Peace FM. They went somewhere. I got this news story from Ghana Web. Sir, and this me patro me pe Ghana for 9. Mon chem mu phone so say opinion leaders be fremo. Mon pe Ghana for be say mienu. Mon ka chese mon text message from the Ghana High Commission. Group people, what are we doing as a nation? And that is the embodiment of the presidency. They are representing another Dankwa Kufuado. Of course, at least the president of Ghana during the COVID era, every day, regularly, fellow Ghanaians, no dear Dinkobo, I register a free department. I was bear in mind, sir, and you're gonna need be an Tinglish, but you remember baby dow. And you'll be under what dying with demo. It is a sasa for Rachel say Babatry. Nasa, the Ghana High Commissioner, 1 man to me and Twana Mompabia, and to me, I can say, okay, Mumma and Fabi being carbon tree. Hey, you know a lot of people though. And the funny thing is, may compare a passport, and that's will be by fellow forms, at least the email address also, at least the mobile number also. And they tell me, say they have no means of reaching out to the public or the people. Good people. Let me tell you some countries. Among countries, one with Dimrika, ever bow on Krofuko Koko. I was Nigeria for Christ that you know, several countries, Canada, United Arab Emirates, they issued warnings to their citizens living or visiting the United Kingdom in light on the ongoing protests. So please spare me, Ghana High Commission. Admit someone your mistake. Admit someone to an amount. And don't come and throw dust into eyes. That is absolutely bang out of order. Now I'd like to play some audios Vox Pop be conducted with other people. On Wednesday, we call West Croydon. Because I mean it's South London. Because West Croydon correct. They're not air cost rubbish of any nyai. They mean who you not just say as man prepare man shema kodiata din there was a Mr. Kofi. What do you say? Ekwajema home and I say meet me I prepare but say David Equishia Goliath Kobashona. But not air time. It's a far right of one Yomuti. It was southern part of London. Group people. In Kamoje Beshia Gudenye Mujaketwa. Because let me who say police for containing the black community, the Asian community, the minority there. No, na me sure say police for woholo ebetimi akontain. Abuja, I would like to play few audios. Yawa. Na me mbo audio ni kakra. But before that, let me play the song again. The slamo ya fam paibo entire band switch. Ya minimum engi. Yemi ayeni.
It's Dr. Ray on the beat.
Me kwa enko. Pape pape. Mo freya swa yes no. Ye nimbe yo. Me kwa enko. Pape pape.
Abijafo baby aye me depa ne ye me mayo me punwa empunwa. So adwene sakoso biom. So tifi na police wa be bo wa mane se oba. Akuku nkwala ba kwadi mfie nsia, ba kwadi mfie nso, ba kwadi mfie nkono. Oba a wadi mfie dunso. Akudi se wuseye. For wadwene to fom din. And we show for more audios ni be interviews kakra me ye na yentie sene na ekurum hafo ebi ensunu gujam ebi nsunu gujam edu on mo forget about your credentials because they na eboboba no na airtime na enyan pom yentie bi.
Here with Master Erad Mafo. He's only 10 years old and managed to engage him for him to also share his thoughts for me. Master Erad Mafo, come close to me. How are you?
Fine.
Have you heard about the routes going on in London?
Yep.
What's your thoughts on that?
I'm scared. I don't even think I want to go outside anymore because I'm not sure what's going to happen. And, like, there's many troubling people that are fighting police officers, which scares young children like me.
Okay. So, I know you're on school vacation. In the event school reopens, will you be happy to go back to school?
No.
Why no?
Because I don't know what's going to happen on my way to school or my way back because I'm maybe alone.
Okay. All right. You should be fine. The government is putting measures to combat all these perpetrators. And I believe the government will reinforce the police personnel on the ground. So you should be fine, okay?
Yep.
If you have anything to tell the government, what do you want to say, the British government?
To try and work very hard to stop this riot.
Okay, thank you. I also have Master Denzel here. I do say, Master Denzel, you've heard the news. Everything on the internet gone viral. What are your thoughts?
Well, I try to keep it off my mind and try to stay safe and not think about it. But honestly, I do think it's very scary. And, yeah.
Okay, so do you have that mentality or idea of still going out to the park, socializing and having fun?
Well, not really. I don't want to go out consistently, but maybe once in a while. But I'd still have to keep myself safe about that.
Do you feel entrapped?
Kind of, yeah.
So if you have the option, will you go to Ghana and spend some time there until things ease up?
Yeah, I would.
You would go back to Ghana?
Yeah.
Okay, that's brilliant. Thank you.
Abijafo tina mesi yenye ekuroni ye no because nkwala me omo di nkobo mu nsi Ghana da. What you was onya obetimi akọ mebisa so onya opportunity obekọ Ghana also obekọ Ghana. Say de bobo ba ehu pa o. Anyway, enyo omo kwala me nkobo mo maye ntie bi so enka ho.
I've got my mate here, Benny. He's from South Africa. Benny, are you worried about the routes going on in apparently there's going to be a massive one tomorrow. Are you worried?
I'm telling you, we will have to watch our backs. Left, right.
So, whilst you're walking on the road, do you have any fear in you that anything could possibly happen to you?
I won't be in the road, brother.
You won't be in the road?
No. I'll be watching from the sidelines.
That's Benny. Yeah, he's in fear as well.
I say funny, but not any funny. I say, I was so shame when Kuni ni pharmacy to road. Those who first was no, I won't be on the road. I'll be watching from the side. I was more Benny the interview.
I've got my mate here, Benny. He's from South Africa. Benny, are you worried about the routes going on in apparently there's going to be a massive one tomorrow. Are you worried?
I'm telling you, we will have to watch our backs. Left, right.
So, whilst you're walking on the road, do you have any fear in you that anything could possibly happen to you?
I I won't be in the road, brother.
You won't be in the road.
No. I'll be watching from the sidelines.
That's Benny. Yeah, he's in fear as well. I've got my mate here, Benny. He's from. It tells you a lot. Say a month for you, sure. I can't be. Maybe be a home. Maybe. Okay, I've also got Emmanuel Ashley on the line from Caxton Advisory Services. His office is located at southern parts of London, Mitcham. He's a financial consultant, and I'd like to take his thoughts about whatever is going on at the planned demonstration tomorrow in London as well. Emmanuel Ashley, I think you've witnessed everything going on in London. Outskirts of London or England, let me be specific. Tell me, what's your take on that?
It's quite a concerning story. In fact, it's a bit panicky, I must be frank with you. What we have at the moment is I have 3 young men, and I feel so, it's quite a difficult situation to actually handle, because at the moment I don't know who is going to do what. Is it going out and anybody meet them on the street? What that person can do to them, you don't know. You have no idea, and you can't keep the children in your room. You have to let them out of home. So it's vacation, and it's difficult. I only pray. In my office, yes, I always have to be safe because there's security entrance and stuff like that. But for the kids who are home, they decide to go out into a shop to buy something, you don't know what anybody might think about it. So it is quite a concerning situation, and I'll tell you, I have my fingers crossed for tomorrow. I pray it doesn't spill over to our part of the city of London. I pray it only happens somewhere in the centre, but it is something we are all hoping it doesn't happen. But it is here with us. We just have to bear with it.
You as a person, are you working in fear? Or will you go to the extent of defending yourself?
That's the difficulty. You defending yourself will be a matter of you taking the work of the police into your hands. So you have to be cautious and make sure wherever you walk or whatever you do, you have some sort of people around you. So I will say I will try my best to defend myself, but I won't go beyond a certain limit so that I'll be part of the whole vengeance.
Have you received any bad reports regarding the safety of ethnic minority or Ghanaians? Let's be specific. Have you heard anything of that sort?
I haven't got any such reports yet because I have not actually been very active following social media and the news. But I can see a lot of videos on various platforms that I belong with people attacking each other. I mean, it's becoming a racial thing, and that is the danger. That's why I pray it doesn't happen to us because it will not augur well for society.
Ashley, and so on. And because obviously issue, and this is not over. This weekend, the police were still on alert. Far right for no and get checked because they don't need us here. That's what they say. And I'm sure more and penny for no so more, especially the small boats now. Boat na nam pokoko so na bahano. So small boat issues, idea how much. Another one, last one.
Your friend Gladys Mensa. Na near person did ama ye near yem shishi. Sister yempese yemba you won yemba crabbe pie because you have to say sounds London so southwest medium was southwest. Inti amana ye nya yem shishi inti amana maka me nkola mi won kola miensa maka wo mu nie gude mu mpese obi bia be pie se wo mu kopie wo mu kodi agro kra mi ye abata ne yem shishi inti sia de ya ka wo mu nie ahyede mu se ye betena ne ye ni mu nie ado se wo mu mpede but ya ka wo mu ahyede mu na ne akwa edi de sisi ade mu ayeden Yenya yankopon so no ankasa beba na obeba abagie na ne ekwe didie ebusuafo moma ye fa mpaibo nkwa na betumi agye
abusuafo yes of course na enkofukuo no haya omadwen se tan na omotan ye na nkawuku ada no nka omo ba be kire ye pa se bibi wo baby komo ba be kire ye papa se bibi o baby na yeso ye bibi fo marantie no emomani brei ke se omo dwene ho a omo ntiase se ye ne omo okurum haji omadwuma ebi di share se omo sin atutu nyina ye na ma omo sin atutu ebi mo adwuma a omo se enkoye nyina ye ne ama omadwuma ne nkoye mo ma ye ntie we
Okay, so wait, off our streets?
Yeah.
So
there are streets.
And they're taking our jobs?
Yeah, they're taking our houses, they're taking the lot.
And they took your teeth as well?
Yeah, they did.
Listen to no. I be before the two listen. I be before I was here. It is just one and no more pair boy. Okay,
so wait, off our streets?
Yeah.
So
there are streets.
And they're taking our jobs?
Yeah, they're taking our houses, they're taking the lot.
And they took your teeth as well?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, so wait, off our streets?
Yeah.
So
there are streets.
And they're taking our jobs?
Yeah, they're taking our houses, they're taking the lot.
And they took your teeth as well?
Yeah, they did.
Abusafo de ko wie bi no ye na ye tutu omo se emro no mani abresa no abusafo na wono mo fo se mema bia in English abechime ma. Of course we are here for peace. We here as economic migrants. Am trans ya bode mu about them because on ba ha che nkwala bebre ni mo machi omo nim Ghana sa abusha but na enka mo hwe na nka bia mema bia ni mu a enka ba ha dwen pa bukuada baby pole dua san wotwe ana no mo target Finchley, mo target Hounslow, mo target Heathrow, mo target Walthamstow, South London, Croydon. Na Croydon say me kind na me wo hobi na esawani ense ka kire na hono mo na pine mandem for the ekokobo e bae mo mientie mandem.
London steppers just come to quickly dispel the fear. Yeah. If you're in a steppers only squad and you're an invested member, you already know what's going on. If not, there's not too much we can say because everybody's listening. Yeah. What I will say is, if these people are stupid enough to come to Walthamstow, to come to Lewisham or Croydon, the community is fully prepared. I want to tell all the women and children, just as a precaution, to stay inside. And I want the whole community to stay very vigilant and keep us updated on whatever you see so we can send steppers to that area. To the mandem, don't ride out unless your numbers are right. Yeah. Also, we need the OGs to make sure these young Gs, no Lengman outside, none of that, yeah? We don't want no M's. Yeah, so if you gotta defend yourself and knock a man out, but don't go any further than that. Yeah, we don't want the attention to go from them to us. But yeah, in general, we got our ears to the ground. We got people in every area, and we'll keep the community updated. And Steppers Only Squad, lock in because we're planning our next move now. You don't know. Steppers Only. Steppers Only Squad, Patreon only. This is what we're doing. Right now, we're in the group and we're planning to go up.
Abujavo, mandem force di omanu betumu, kokoboke siepa, no motumani amanfo, mandem. After warning na ne bana, so it means any biri womb. Abusha, lo and behold, bukwade numereno, and will be expected to say, far right for. Yaji kuro for bebalo. A drubianka dem. There was something beautiful happening with Brighton. Because Brighton, the black members are black individuals are they're not that much. So the numerical strength of the white individuals in Brighton area surpasses that of the blacks. And probably, if I'm not underestimating, it's only about 1% of blacks there. 1%. If I'm probably even overestimating rather. But you know what happened there? Thousands and thousands and thousands of white individuals or Brighton stood up against the far right. And there were only about 6 far right for. One could judge immigration lawyers for dining demonstrations and mama for your didn't come home. A cry, a community made out of communities. And they demonstrated and signaled to the people that discrimination runs through the adrenaline, to the people who cannot tolerate foreign individuals, to the people who are myopic towards the contribution of people from other countries. The people who breathe hatred. They sleep with hostility. They hate human beings who will never or cannot exhibit the absolute white color. But some of the white human beings that were Brighton showed, sir, we call something solidarity. Prior way bakwa ebu ukabumwa emu. Bravo to Brighton. Bravo. And I went to one of the shops in Brighton, and there was a white guy who met me. He said, "You know what? Brighton is not that racist, are we?" And I said, "Definitely not. You guys are amazing, absolutely amazing." So that's it. Here we go. But notwithstanding that, don't let us be complacent. We have to be on the watch. We still need to be on the watch. But when you have mandem people like this, you know, the Jamaican boys are there on the road as well. The high street almost will say, "Hey, why you say?" I say, "You know, afraid of me? Rastaman don't feel like an album. Me fight a bigger fight than this, you know. But you know what? Me want peace. But when they come after war, me I forgive them war." I'm saying, wow. Okay, true. Anyway, Mandem once again, the warning that went out. Let's play again.
London steppers just come to quickly dispel the fear. Yeah. If you're in the steppers only squad and you're an invested member, you already know what's going on. If not, there's not too much we can say because everybody's listening. Yeah. What I will say is, if these people are stupid enough to come to Walthamstow, to come to Lewisham or Croydon, the community is fully prepared. I want to tell all the women and children, just as a precaution, to stay inside. And I want the whole community to stay very vigilant and keep us updated on whatever you see so we can send steppers to that area. To the mandem, don't ride out unless your numbers are right. Yeah. Also, we need the OGs to make sure these young Gs, no Lengman outside, no none of that. Yeah. We don't want no M's. Yeah. So if you gotta defend yourself and knock a man out, but don't go any further than that. Yeah, we don't want the attention to go from them to us. But yeah, in general, we got our ears to the ground. We got people in every area, and we'll keep the community updated. And Steppers Only Squad, lock in because we're planning our next move now. You don't know. Steppers Only. Steppers Only Squad, Patreon only. This is what we're doing. Right now, we're in the group and we're planning to go up.
Okay, that was it. Mandems, all we want is peace, nothing more. Nothing more than peace and tranquility, and we all love to live in harmony. That's it. Absolutely. That's it. Great. Anyway, let me say hello to you all, to the Abrobe senior journalist from the Jubilee House of Montpellier, Australia, and also with the multimedia group of companies, Joy TV, Joy Radio. Yeah, welcome to Sembe Chabibri. Let me say a big hello to Audrey Jiri, Tama Community 5. A big one to Openi Kojo Esiama, Traditional Customer Puene. Let me say hello to Emmanuel Ashley, our financial consultant. Apostle Paul also Frimpong, a motivation, Koba Jesse, lawyer Koba Jesse, when it comes to the area of legal aspects, and also Mame Gladys Bosco, editorials. I know, and I'm paying you, not the brave. I say, yeah, but the abroad topics, maybe so, and UK, rather than a question, maybe won't come over brave. Airbus scandal, latest development, Ramhama, young boy in Huafufi. MPP Ebu with the special prosecutor. There's been several occasions on this radio where people try to address the special prosecutor case on this radio station. Tell them to leave it alone because we're still waiting. Say, the Commission for Human Rights and Administrative Justice, Yoko, and a whole lot. We have institutions there who are supposed to be taking care of that. But the special prosecutor, that was one of his mechanisms of fighting corruption and his associated practices. So he vested a trust in the special prosecutor, and Matiamidu apparently ill performed. So it was Kisike Jabin who was the ideal candidate for that position with all the credentials that he can boast about. And then I'll say John Dramani Mahama, Nihuni Fibia. Wow. I'm out for it to go up. I say, come. I'm someone here. Good people. MPP former TBC Mobile Network or special prosecutor no so na woman because nyama bebre na ma ho kyerɛ ne nyama bia ne mfa ma ne office intino when timi hu asɛm ne kan ye abusuafo. What do you think about that? Miscarriage of justice, or you think it is time? And Ghana, we've reached a particular level where institutions must be left alone to work. And I personally think if the special prosecutor, with all the necessary materials, with all the evidence bare or laid in front of him, he has exonerated the former president of Ghana, I think we have to let sleeping dogs lie. Because there's so many issues in Ghana. There's so many issues in Ghana that we say that are unconcerned. The last time when I come up on this radio station and I tried to address the issue of producer Stephen Okoro, 34.9 million. Without even having a legitimate company, people told me that it's not too necessary. Yes, not too necessary. Intina brofon conversion no. Kabaji baby abako. Obedu na discanning yama Stephen Okoro no de akwa to Nigeria. There are so many issues or matters of national concern that we have to holistically address. And it's taking the nation so many years to come to this conclusion. And then MPP Mrantie Bishomba kwa nyechere demonstration. Abujafo, we wait patiently and see any other development that comes of it. Because the former president, as it stands, has been exonerated by the Office of Special Prosecutor. And I believe that this is kind of it's a technical knockout, devastating sucker punch to the MPP. And you know what? I keep lamenting that the laws of this country called Ghana should be made to work. We have to empower the institutions. They shouldn't operate under coercion, under influence, but they have to, by all means, sing or dance to the tune of their paymasters. It's never like that. That is why in this country, United Kingdom of Great Britain, police in here were passing out from the police service and they bet me a member of parliament. We bet me a MP. That is why our brothers will keep taking perilous adventures trying to reach the shores of this country. Because there will be a police near or nam lorry kwan who be a member Michiana who bet me a catch actually reaches and couldn't say Munano. The same police personnel a bet me a member of parliament, cabinet minister. When you catch us, you have the right to remain silent now. I believe that we have to let the laws of the land work. It shouldn't just be a persecution tool of any political party. Nobody cares. So far as not buying the war, at a point in time, vote Vice President of Ghana, Dr. Muhammadu Bamia, as Sakasia, Asa, which means the Emfa plan be able no general source also tuning now or tuning no years in a month for yeah, because of the power or pedestia. Mahama Brennan was no in the moon, no chia, baby, any so sereno no force no sre, was it necessary or Mama? Because at that point in time, they know they're supposed to serve us, but rather they are luring us into believing something by Yajubano. No benya power ni we are. Ne to trust them bense mense memwadi home. Omunya the first 4 years na dia no na sacrifice say yeah but makwesi buachi. No nyamunya sikani we are monhwe arrogance of politicians but during their second term in office. Second term no arrogance, because that time we massive the wealth, we massive sika, we siphon from the system at the expense of development, at the expense of proper infrastructure, at the expense of employing doctors, nurses. Me no ka say afena the year 2020 Ghana for nurses so we school afena be post omako baby ah. Uni mo bia oye nurse ni o Ghana, call the person and ask the person for me. 2021 for ni posting bia, 22 for ni posting bia, 23 for ni posting bia. One more we qualified nurses so mo real mo nurses school 2020 abusafo. It your better than a brain drain and so you could more. The year 2020, I found a year more baby, say you be post to mo. I found a baby a portal. I believe it's the 13th of this month. Yes, and then producer then it's the 10th. And the Tuesday, and you be almost a failure. Mon come from Mudin question horrible. How disgraceful is that? It's a because Bruninya no best so munina. Not your mobile go breach the animal. Wa wunya adwuma bi momo se ye betwe omo so akoso alo akotwere leta ten ana de amoye nanya wodi ayi amoma ba ku bia 10,000 pounds na fe mo mefa omo abusuafo we need to be very careful. So the MPP guys are very, 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 very agitated as it stands. They are very angry. And I call Muganga special prosecutor about Bontiabaka say, hey, Mahama, I'm worried for ni nuano. Yeah, we are doing. But you know what? People shouldn't be laughing. Regardless whether the former president John Dramani Mahama has been exonerated, yes or no, the conflict of interest that the BIA can want them say, Jan Kuruma Empena, when I will back a contract to Ghana Holomo 34.9 million. The same conflict of interest, no John Dramani Mahama, and in the Moko Shemu. It tells you how disgraceful your leaders no musunyo mobile here. But people are clapping, people are politicizing this. It is a John Dramani Mahama. So my man Penya can in no home be bon side in Mebwa. But because any brother achieve a different level altogether, no, for so there are elements of corrupt practices there. And Tina BMB before Buffalo. And Tina BMB before by some way natural. Yes, of course. And Timmy was 100% or John Dramani Mahama, Nusuno Sada. Yes, yes, Kabia. But a hand of David Blanket control let him man now be yourself no. See him facilitating the visa jack again. Ne assistant jack kake and for mano. I wish for David Blanket and him glacier by one the Johnny free one. Group people. So until see a bit of face see. Now I've called the truth. Say I train friend is also feedback friend is spoon. No cry back up a pen was the pain until see a bit of faces sad, you know. That be a couldn't be really say at sa. Conflict of interest. I am here to actually. The home master, of course, why be one yiske be a unfashionable. But what no need emails, ni letters, a call sorting in our. It is unwarranted, unneeded, and it's undeserved of a former vice president, a president. What's that? What you who free manum? They follow the normal due course and processes. No, what you was a member near me who would movie. So the special prescribed in a juma. But I personally think, sir, and 100% to me. I'm not saying that by force we have to implicate the former president, no. But there must be a line drawn, sir. So we're president of Ghana, and don't chase a woo to me, anyone who didn't know where he wouldn't be a bit me with a business move because the parliament approve where we it wouldn't be a bit me with him. We are president of Ghana, and don't chase no Baba Champion more, no ma banana, your man a 34.9 million contract. Your man is the Cabromi company. I was for say amaya ni ambre ye kuro no enkrofo ya MPP ni NDC fo no ombe butu no say ya ga yoyi almost yes same way we need to be very careful, group people. We have to be very careful because as somebody diagro now mama me revealing news back bin chamos here just say yeah ti wolomo na o man pani ka kire eyi nipa so me ya adwuma. Now was someone say you could to the new parliament go vetino. Near could be a num say, oh, you man betima ya way bida. Ebushia. Ye tianomo a cassa a bompire see a qualified person. No one does a sector singing. I am not to top in Simsa. Let me say education sector and kwana a man home so because health sector deplorable and deplorable and you require the health facility no because any business you want you can require to rough said Russia any Iran any a Gaza and Tokana yakuno any Israel any Ukraine as and Tokani in a hona yaki kabum na yakun holmo I'm so for education ko na ebo no homode news e beto abonten kire me say sa aye committee a omo ebo modin atototo MPs and ministers a omampani na na danko kufu adu yi nkrofukuo bi no omo tototo omo nim no so omo nyina ya omo cash ya mo musika send ebe omo be facilitate adwuma no. There's a question be a pertinent, a very crucial. Anke bit me bisani expose the ignorance of the appointee no. Near the sikabe show mu fulumu. I wish for when your MPP mpukwa practice so where you from NDC for nyineba. And this is telling you how wicked our politicians are. Oh yes, sure, you know. And Kabus will be on much say, who, and then the big team what ministry be not making what's unnecessary, absolutely disgusting decision to the peril of the whole nation. No, that's what you want more. And then the banasa. Because you show more from say Kenti, NDC for GD, MPP for GD, no more culture, no more one change, tin tone, chele, one change no more disicalo. Two one say branti we this position fatalo kwano wako reporto. Manasa Azure a book bi na book no de beto abonte na busuafo eno na mpesa making kan munsem kakracha mumi entie Manasa Azure na ye na ludisem anasa ye book no de beto abonte na disgusting abusia. Are dangerous for our democracy. Not even forget about the democracy aspect. Are dangerous for nation building. You couldn't you say funny to my. This is absolutely bang out of order. Abuja. Maybe put actually mo yintie the course war. Timanaza Zuri actually kata. Na kata no watchre no. That just say chief of staff. Ya be vete ministers ni bia o sendi sika koma appointment committee no to facilitate approvals. Manasa Zuri book awachera no ewom. A fresh revelation from the new book indicates that the Chief of Staff's office at the Jubilee House has been sending money to Parliament's appointment committee to expedite approval of ministerial appointments. In a book titled The President Ghana Never Got, investigative journalist Manasseh Azuri Awuni claims that this practice of financial inducement is not unique to the current administration, but has persisted across multiple governments. Abushia, ya point to be now appointment committee no more parliament no juma I work constitution no say was some to tune him na nipa ne qualify maka man penny say be we dey enkoye. You share the background, you share the experience, you share the track record. You was here share mpo say wato mo na pen abusuafo. Omo nhwehwe ye bro musika na no ma chacha ye yonko do biakoye nti de bia bonfo nko ne de nkogu ministry hon mo. Oh just woni knowledge bia. Woni who from NDC to MPP what you say ya mo be appointment o hwe academic qualification o hwe the background o hwe the knowledge o hwe the demeanor o hwe the appearance o hwe how compare or spew nonsense just when you're qualified by a tresicano your triamano. In a book titled The President Ghana Never Got, investigative journalist Manasseh Azuri Awuni claims that this practice of financial inducement is not unique to the current administration, but has persisted across multiple governments. According to the book, a long-standing practice involved the chief of staff periodically sending money to members of the appointment committee during the vetting of ministerial nominees. One send this appointment committee ni say o monfa momo ho banyo because enye juma no chief of staff enye juma no or send the appointment committee no only say yeah babe vet one na one we man penny apam one so one mumbra na one be see asua don't know. That is the only time of chief of staff tam sika kotokuo to so pro no dia kwa appointment committees for. Is only happening during vetting of ministerial nominees. This practice reportedly began under the Atamil's presidency and has continued into the current administration. That tells you, say, it's been there since John Dramani Mahama Mbreso. And then Nemwa Befa Nanado Danko Kufuado Abreso. Inti say a free John Mahama, ebesi na nado abreso no, the two of them ni nyina no, woma tia say aye hwe han, and no Mahama say sa fa ba manu bio, ono betima ye kuru ni. But we corruption say na koso. Financial inducement na koso. Inti ye di nipa ko hye ba bi mantwe bi holma, woni knowledge ba kokra. No ko sesa sector horrible, no minor quality sa. That is why Ghana is retrogressing. Ghana be quality sa because he be mobi Ashanti regional minister. Nani ba kroni absolutely useless say. 7 periods suku efeni suku kura wa ntimi ankompo na nkampeso wa wie akodu pempenso bi. Ye be mobi sa aye position is so sensitive no. Na woni knowledge bia. Woni nimdie bia. But appointment committee for the parliament, MPP, and NDC for a brom between the Ghana no, and no. Abuja. Mahama Yariga and some National Democratic Congress MPs previously alleged that Boakye Jaku, a former ministerial nominee, had attempted to influence the committee with money, a claim which was strongly denied by committee members. Muntaka Mubarak, a prominent figure in the committee, refuted these allegations, stating that no cash had been received from Jaku. Instead, he claimed that any cash received by the committee came from the Jubilee House as part of the broader practice. Sikana de Jaku de baye. Say kaso bi di sika ba de ye beji atumum de na mbom mefiri o mampani aso ye na de bere appointment committee kofo wonya wo seke shomu nyina de gu jail ana say mom community service o monkonko ye adwuma amu ya amambofo amu ye wicked politicians. Muntaka Mubarak, look at the statement o meki obi anu wa be jendisi fo anim ye nchele Abana is so nye Abani ya kromfo Abano ya wi Abana koma Steven Osuo Koro 34.9 million and so Muntaka Mubarak on one paying Yamajisika from the Jubilee House just to facilitate say about approve say nipana man penison kohe aswewe so no onyekura ye begina tum ya momusika tum mbotum. Regarding Mahama Yariga and some NDC MP's allegation that the appointment committee had received money from Boakye Jaku, Mr. Muntaka maintained the position and said it was untrue and added that neither he nor Joseph Oseiwusu had met Boakye Jaku before the allegation. He insisted that no such cash had come from Boakye Jaku to him. The book stated that I'm surprised that Muntaka was mentioned in this allegation as having received money from me to share with his members. Joseph Oseiwusu said Muntaka was stoutly against Jaku. If you remember, Jaku's consideration was delayed because Muntaka insisted that Jaku had alleged that John Mahama was corrupt and that he must prove it. When we did a report, we delayed Jaku's and Osafo Malfo's for a while. Muntaka, however, mentioned that the only cash that came to the appointments committee was from the Jubilee House. Omaji cash. Hey. Ghana for more money now, ate. Na uti pupu wo bidi. Omo beda die no maji omu yesika kudikeke. The office of the president. Muntaka, however, mentioned that the only cash that came to the appointment committee was from the Jubilee House. The office of the president. When I asked who has sent the money and what it was meant for, Muntaka said it had been a long-standing practice that during the vetting of ministerial nominees, the chief of staff would periodically send money to members of the appointment committee. The cash usually came at the end of the week, and members of the appointment committee shared it. La illa illallah. Hey. Fasako. Onipa ye bad. Abuja. Onipa ye bad. Nakabie sa won so friko ma ko Ghana. Ga eko na ba peso. Che say ne bibia nheda enya adwuma sa. Ti obeye so obeye kroni su yesu na ya ne basa ya tete no ya se ne niam na edi enim guase ato no so abusuafo. So that NDC man, Muntaka Mubarak, is telling the whole world to say, "Ane, sikadi ye or say, they also can na about this bufusem. Sikali back towards the end of the week near jam. Muntio." Muntaka, however, mentioned that the only cash that came to the appointments committee was from the Jubilee House, the office of the president. When I asked who has sent the money and what it was meant for, Muntaka said it had been a long-standing practice that during the vetting of ministerial nominees, the chief of staff would periodically send money to members of the appointment committee. That cash, that That cash usually came at the end of the week, and members of the appointment committee shared it. And one kasa bi asabi o kasa Jubilee House the free bow. Wa mona na do dangwa kufu adudi. Wa say ya dia ya bode mu ya decency kana ya bre. Se decency kana wo di na gafu atabaya. Enka ya nkasa ya ostrich. Ki atabaya fu bebe na kru. Hey. Abuja. The book says Ms. Osei explained that although the perception of money influencing committee decisions was prevalent, he had insisted that any such dealings should be directly between nominees and committee members. When I asked the first Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Joseph Osei, about the money from the Chief Justice to the committee, he confirmed it. Ms. Osei has chaired the Appointments Committee of the Parliament since 2017. He entered Parliament during the Mills presidency and had since been on the Appointments Committee. He said the perception of paying money to committee members was so rife that ministerial nominees often approached him offering to pay money. Kukuru kukuru ni jaya ke ni bejai awawa. Kukuru kukuru ni jaya ke ni bejai awawa. Abujafo. This is bad. This is absolutely bad. Anyway, maybe some bought a year in some kind of free special prosecutor honomono. Now me bought some kind of area. Then obviously, Yababomadia afa bits and pieces from Yankasa, my correspondence phoning in our hormone for bits and pieces area. And then Yabama Aquina na Yabomadia afa phone calls in them. Last week I acquired with my cause of financial loss. Last week was last week. Anyway, when we did special prosecutor, the free mobile, and I give credit to Joy News. Say ho ana mensa kasa kuwei. My yentie. It's a minimum who kind of me shafts a be for humanity. Mema obia abomodia enya akunya. Now tell me, just be frank and honest with me. This during the course of the week, sending out feeling na de course what dream. And then na dwen ho abusha for me dem bomodia go to you. Deep heat am to me care me say me ko me baby me ko ba dwuma me dem be ka aguri ni to kwani oba me ba agoro na wo de to kwani ba dia ene wa hwea mema wani ayo ya because obia no obia yemre no obia suru na ya dia obia ho antono anase otrasia na wo dwene wa yonkofo ho wo dwene wa dofo ho se wo mo chichi ni bencheye obia puse ewo hanopo sabre ya chini pa wo hanso ne aduanai ba ko 741 ana ya chiomo sabre ya chini pa 741 edi bia ko to afiase opani ba ko kwa de fie de osi ankoro 69 years wo akakakra na wasi sabi o pension meremu wo kwa ye nya kira ye den on se pen akwala boni na nyiye penny boni no ebiru no akwala boni pen o nyiye penny boni 69-year-old man awo banana nyina wo kwa bro bi before se on pa before kurum halum abijafo anyway mbabo a special prosecutor Honsen Semno na ewia ye be ko Ghana ne akofo jury so news no aba the jury news no ba na enche biari abobo ye audio kakra bi na afi no ye de phone calls no ahihye so enti eba meba sisia but some of the topics amenya ending ho adanse and as amenya ending ho enkomo no ebi ni say UK routes, what next? Almost see if we bit me about Airbus scandal. The latest developments, Mahama exonerated MPP angry with special prosecutor, and yet MPP phone be somebody yet next week. Of course, maybe more point be also almost me and I'm saying that conflict of interest alone on its own no crown poro. I was like to me it Peja Ora Muhammad in the Sinchai. I was like NDC did the power for Pufro and the baby flag bearer. To me, say hence the biadia. Conflict of interest. MPP so can say the people resigning. Conflict of interest. Enya bemu because who do dibia any position. Etimi aba unia enya pempenso bi eni nka wontimi nuwo da. Enya de papa. Over 16 years of NDC versus MPP who has done better in the inflation fight. More statistics no have and also so. Ghana High Commission UK reacts to claims of neglecting Ghanaians. But I don't give a care. Because yes, of course, the Tokana started on the 30th of July 2024. Up to say Wednesday, Thursday, me come website you know who meto are there how many opinion leaders the phobia contact opinion leaders for those send away numbers ngisha bujuma at least more amount for email addresses at least more amount for mobile contacts mo betimi agi kabo mo I send it and WhatsApp kura to me one way message to be send koko amount for what stop them from doing that that time Nigeria po etu na mo United Arab Emirates etu na mo Kenya fo etu na mo caution mo nkrom ma fo say mo am person mutu kwa mo hwe mo amuti kromo mo hwe mo husu ye abusafo na mandam fo na ejine mo akonto kwa na ma bibire mantam fo na ye ojina na nada kwaku fado na mo ngisha bochima ma no o sheda mo cool man twia so ana won ka person be ka hwe the mayor of UK London Hanum Sadiq Khan na no tumu so bi an shere dem na me no ka so still slow percent ne bushafo be pia bokwa bonten abusafo and then you're in haste to come and rebut and then refute what I reported on radio and on TV abusafo I maintain my stance and I'm telling you the listeners say why Ghana commission send the bibi message bill one as opinion leader be a text bill as show who's here friend catch me over radio so help me out and let's sort it amicably. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Chief of Staff sends money to Parliament Appointment Committee to facilitate approval and on medi hu enkobo sabredo me kwoti Airbus scandal hu sense me course so the where MPP for to kwapa is kum ebishafo over to Joy.
US found Airbus SE culpable of bribery. According to the OSP, there's no evidence to show that all parties, including former President John Mahama and his brother named in the Airbus scandal, indeed received bribes from employees and associates of Airbus. Special Prosecutor Kisie Jebi indicates that their investigations did not establish there was any criminality in the deal, even though there was evidence of correspondence between the parties involved. The MPP says this work by the OSP was lazy. More from the MPP later, but first, here's Special Prosecutor exonerating former President John Mahama.
The processes leading to the purchase by the government of Ghana of 3 C-295 twin turboprop military transport aircraft from Airbus followed substantially the same pattern. Parliament approved the proposed transactions in 2011. In accordance with the laws of Ghana, in the estimation of the OSP, there was nothing remarkable about the deal, and it certainly would not have found its way in the UK and US deferred prosecution agreements and made headlines around the world, but for the involvement of former President John Dramani Mahama and his younger brother of the full blood, Samuel Adam Foster, also known as Samuel Adam Mahama, and his associates, as recounted in the UK and US deferred prosecution agreements. The OSP investigation found no evidence that former President Mahama was involved or played any role in the procurement and maintenance of the agency relationship between Airbus and Foster and his associates in respect of the purchase by the government of Ghana of military transport aircraft from Airbus. And it appears to the OSP that the direct communications and meetings between former President Mahama and officials of Airbus to close the deal were actuated by good intentions on the part of the former president. It also appears that Foster and his associates became involved as intermediaries in the Airbus Ghana deal after the decision by the government of Ghana in preference of the C-295 aircraft. Therefore, it seems that Foster's Airbus intermediary role at the time his brother served as the vice president of Ghana was a case of luckless coincidence that attracted the disapproval of the UK and US authorities. The OSP found no evidence that suggests that the involvement of Foster as an intermediary of Airbus and the direct communications and meetings between former President Mahama and officials of Airbus to close the deal between Airbus and the government of Ghana amounted to any corruption and corruption-related offense in respect of which the OSP has a mandate. However, it ought reasonably to have occurred to former President Mahama and the government of Ghana that the familiar relationship between former President Mahama and Foster and the direct participation by former President Mahama in the communications and meetings with Airbus officials were bound to raise reasonable suspicions of improper conduct and dealings, notwithstanding any claims to good faith conduct and above-board dealings, especially in light of the fact that during the first Airbus campaign, former President Mahama was a chairman of the Armed Forces Council by reason of his position as the vice president, and therefore a very key decision maker. Such close proximity dealings by such elected high officials of the Republic and their kin and close associates on behalf of the Republic should neither be viewed favorably nor encouraged, as they give rise to reasonable suspicion of influence peddling and conflict of interest, never mind any intended good faith on the part of the vice president or the president.
But the governing MPP says the OSP has done a shoddy investigation because both courts in the UK and US found them culpable of bribery. Haruna Mohammed is Deputy General Secretary of the party.
Individual commits a crime outside and you are gathering evidence. What stops you from taking the evidence from there? Is there any law in Ghana that says that you can pick a judgment of a competent court of jurisdiction in another jurisdiction to establish your case and prosecute your case in your country? There is no such law. And that is why I say that the OSP has done a lazy job. Because the OSP did a lazy job because you can't conclude by saying that because you don't have the facts at hand, you don't have all the facts at hand, hence you cannot prosecute that case. Did he go to ask for the judgment? What was the material used in the judgment in the UK?
And he says he did.
So he could have done that. He could have done that and get the document. Has he been denying the judgment? We know how a judgment is written. All the opinions of judges sitting on the panel will indicate their position and quote the necessary laws to back their decision. And he would have been able to establish those particular facts. But what is key in Ghana now is that we have an individual who has been confirmed in the UK, and then the special prosecutor has established the case that he is indeed the government official one, because he was the vice president. He later became president. What was he doing with the contract where it is confirmed by special prosecutor that he was sending emails directly by himself to Airbus as a company? Was he the contractor? Was he the contractor? He was not the contractor. So he has no business to be sending emails on such a contract. That is very dubious, very scandalous, very, very bad to the state of Ghana.
Well, the NDC disagrees, insisting the findings by the OSP reaffirms the MPP's sinister claims against John Mahama. Mustafa Bandi is Deputy General Secretary of the NDC.
What is very important here is that President Mahama stand exonerated, cleaned by the special prosecutor. We all know that both in the UK and in the US, there was nothing substantial. There was no culpability against him. But what happened here in Ghana was a politically motivated propaganda, and they are standing to use that propaganda again, which has fallen flat on the floor. It has fallen flat for lack of evidence, falling flat for lack of merit, falling flat because if you look at the people who intend to even use that, to hang on that, they are worse. If a relative engaged in business whilst you're in government was a crime, President Akufo-Addo should have been publicly executed. Publicly. Because as for him, he's worse. We've never had a president who have syndicated family takeover of government like he did. He didn't just, Ken Ofori-Atta didn't just have a company that did business. He is a relative of the president, who was our finance minister, under whom President Akufo-Addo and his children siphoned state money through contracts that have yet been established by the Auditor General. So these things are not political conversations. This is what the Auditor General have said.
I was for brilliant. That's from Mustafa Bandi as well. And the MP before Papa said Adena Auditor General ama special prosecutor ama Ura John Bahama afale hu edisa ye no ane se nambe almost say omonte omo hu ase kura enye anyade a on would dadwin who would tears here. Javeko Ghana, Accra, or Dri, a Jiro Tema Community 5. Na Yako could see on Ozuku or my. Say, I train friends and friends of you, very spoon. The crab, I could pay was the pay. I'm friend is a Sophie, but friend is spoon, no cray back pay. Pain was the pain. Say, I am friend is a Sophie, but friend is spoon, no cray back pay. Pain was the pain. Anyway, let's switch over to our studios 2, Tema Community 5, as we join Audrey Jury for the community news.
Sarichi ewiesu michia yetiefo nyinara me a medi community news abre yetiefo medin edi Audrey Ejiri all the way from Ghana. Rainbow Radio bakwa ayewo Accra a obi etie yen sa asusu na Rainbow Radio UK. As it is in Ghana, your program bakwa ajibe biara na ni community news na midi breti for na midi kaino na midi Greater Accra Regional Security Council mu story na midi dikan wiki yemu ena wamotimi akwako demolish anaso makwako bubu nine any structures awodo a ewo dodowa forest a ewo Accra ha sei na ade enti na wose eba ne sa womo pa kire se ya no omohu se nkrofo bebre na na mo encroach ane aban land a ye reserve especially forest land na ye reserve se be a ebenya natural resources free honom no ankranko etimi aboyra honom asese amene ukase bebre na esisi adan akese esisi factory sakese ewo honom asese amene ukase idie yakwakwako bubu ama eho aye krojin we na Daniel Titus Glover a Greater Accra Regional Minister any chairman of Yankasa Accra Regional Security Council ye say omohunu se e wose wo mo bo sa natural resource no ho ban se bia echirema a eba no wo mbe hu hia se forest bi wo ho no ma enti se ye di sidan enti se ye di bibia wo se ye reserve na timia braye from papa etimia yiyare bebre free yen ye hu se bia obia wonim se forest e wo baby no ye won ka se wa sede se wo be bo ho ban eno nti no we omode bo nkrofo kokko esan se nye hope no moko omba besin so akọ Achimota forest omukọ baby mia bebre forest a ye reserve ewo Shy Hills wa utimi hu say yes ahosusu forest a hodro ewo ho no ma edi ne mapapa ebre yen Ghana fo a nkofo bebre na no ma boira ho no ma wo musisi adan o say enye hope emu ba be ye sure say wo wo sa forest lands a natural resource edi ma Ghana ni nyina omukọ ho na wa si dan wa wo ye bibi wo ho bia no ombeba be bubu ama wo motimi anya omo forest lands. Yes, no. Dr. Dominic Alote, our general overseer at the Living Faith Ministries International, Greater Accra, has say, or no so at the atuja say, Nyankopon nkyeresa nyame ankasa wo ba biara da se kokoji loan wo bank na alphabet ya tight or see NC wo bible mu ba biara nanso tight de edwuma waya yetua ho ka ejuma wankasa wonim se waye a yetua ho ka a okura sika no wo nsem no eno na ye ditua tight na we hu se enkofo bebre na netimi ko bank agi sika poduo pa na mo dia baba be hye yesi ye baba be tight for de kese anase harvest akese agugu asori den mo enkofo bobo ibi na mo akwaji ni kpofu we wo bank na mo dia akwakobo o se na wadwene ho mpoda se ye chiwa na se wentime ntua sa sika na je na abekọ o se ye odwene ho ntiase enti o ka tra manfo se wo peso utua o tight sika wa ye adwuma a wan timi hu se we de adwuma ma ya yetua meka no eno 1/10 na wo beyi na wo yi a wo de ababa be ma onyankopon na nya sika wakakwaji no bank a wankasa wo hu kwa abefa so etua na wakakwaji na wo de aba na wo de abre nyankopon se we nyankopon kra nya de oba abeji afei nkofo wo mo biebia asori dan akese wo Ghana hase a wo mo gi sika akese a sese a wo bemu a chese nya easy bebi a obekọ bia wo sika nyina abehye no wo mo ntimi maniama empie mu yie ma mo asori mba si ebe ya wo mbe ye dwumadene na mo ye dwumadene na mo di sika na asan aba ye ntimi nya anioma a ebetimi ma nipa timi hu se enya paibon nko ara enya mpaibo pe ene betimi wa ye yie nanso ye nkyere ya asori ma no se eye dwumaden a wo be ye ene be ma wetimi di yie e wo Nyankopon mu na etimi amom ehu kwan no amom wetimi di yie na mayemfa ye nije anase ya kuma nyina nkoma mpaibo na ebe di etu no na afi memesi ni nyina wo mu nye duane ni na esi mpaibo na wetimi wa nye sika die enye saa enete Yes, etwa so biom no na me ko ya Jamestown se si amenu ka se enchekra President Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo obaba be commission Jamestown Harbour ewa Accra ha se we ya regional minister Daniel ni kwate Titus Glover na wo ka che se enchekra uko Jamestown se si amenu ka se ya enye easy kra ube komo ice plant a che se enye easy fish market pa enye se ebia ukọ na wunya bebi nton nam no nam ni nyina ye ba export there bi enye sa na tie ukọ ho no mamu fish market sa asusu na ye bie clinic ye wo nursery e wo sa bebi ye ba bie sa Jamestown Harbour yi ye wo nursery e wo ma wo de wo makra kọ edwuma mu a wo benya bebi de o makọ amamo kosua de enye no nko am niam bebre e na wo mo wo e wo sa market ni mu a e ba beboa nkofo wo mo tonton nam ene wo mo wo mo koyi nam no o mo de ba wo menya bebi papa e de egu ama wo mato ama wo nyesika bebre we ya original Mr. Pacha say ya de a wo mu de tutu akwan mu a wo mpese sese a Ghana bebi biara obefa o Ghana especially Greater Accra de enye easy makra ejuma be piepie mama krofo nye ejuma ye eno hunti enche kra enche ye be hu ani say ye bie sa habona no na etimi aboa nkrofo wo muti sa abro no so ama ejuma podu akese etimi piepie mu wo ho ama mu so mutimi nye bia ye na etimi aboa wo mu ama wo mutimi ama Ghana akonenim Sarichi me ko ye de mensa eka ye na me de abre ye tiefo nyina makra.
Thank you Audrey Jiri. Thank you very 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 much. Brilliant, amazing one from Audrey Jiri. Anyway, well done to the President of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo. Baby Oko Commission who did already a vision pa. Yes, I was here boy and said mano. How do you say? Anyway, let's chip in this music interlude from Safo Jenny, and he calls this one ya boy.
Ghana. Yeah, the Ghana aqua bruchiri.
Let me say welcome back to the United Kingdom of Great Britain. DJ Mugabe, Chairman Mugabe, and head of better half Abawa. Yeah, mama call about to the United Kingdom of Great Britain. Abrawa kusi you papa. It means be a kone kwanso wano. Let me say a big good afternoon to Dada Kofi Cedric of Hounslow. How are you, Dada Cedric? Apom to say Auntie May and all my cousins. Rema, Gabriel, and Emmanuel. How are you all doing? I'm in church. Your listeners are going to get 87.5 or so. Thank you very much. From South Africa. Benny, are you worried about the route going on in apparently there's going to be a massive one tomorrow? Are you worried?
I'm telling you, we will have to watch our backs. Left, right.
So whilst you're walking on the road, do you have any fear in you that anything could possibly happen to you?
I won't be in the road, brother.
You won't be in the road?
No.
I've got my mate here, Benny. He's from South Africa. Benny, are you worried about the route going on in... apparently there's going to be a massive one tomorrow. Are you worried?
I'm telling you, we will have to watch our backs. Left, right.
So whilst you're walking on the road, do you have any fear in you that anything could possibly happen to you?
I won't be in the road, brother.
You won't be in the road.
No. I'll be watching from the sidelines.
That's Benny. Yeah, he's in. I'm here with Master Erad Mafu. He's only 10 years old and managed to engage him for him to also share his thoughts for me. Master Erad Mafu, come close to me. How are you?
Fine.
Have you heard about the riots going on in London?
Yep.
What's your thoughts on that?
I'm scared. I don't even think I want to go outside anymore because I'm not sure what's going to happen. And there's many troubling people that are fighting police officers, which scares young children like me.
Okay. So I know you're on school vacation. But in the event school reopens, will you be happy to go back to school?
No.
Why no?
Because I don't know what's going to happen on my way to school or my way back because I may be alone.
Okay. All right. You should be fine. The government is putting measures to combat all these perpetrators. And I believe the government will reinforce the police personnel on the ground. So you should be fine, okay?
Yep.
If you have anything to tell the government, what do you want to say, the British government?
To try and work very hard to stop this riot.
Okay, thank you. I also have Master Denzel here. I do say, Master Denzel, you've heard the news. Everything on the internet gone viral. What are your thoughts?
Well, I try to keep it off my mind and try to stay safe and not think about it. But honestly, I do think it's very scary. And yeah.
Okay, so do you have that mentality or idea of still going out to the park, socializing and having fun?
Well, not really. I don't want to go out consistently, but maybe once in a while. But I'd still have to keep myself safe about that.
Do you feel entrapped?
Kind of. Yeah.
So if you have the option, will you go to Ghana and spend some time there until things ease up?
Yeah, I would.
You would go back to Ghana?
Yeah.
Okay, that's brilliant. Thank you very much.
Your friend Gladys Mensa. Na nia kwasune de ama ye nia ye nyem hihye yen. Si say yen pese yemba ye won yemba kra be pie because you ati say sounds eba London so southwest media me was southwest. Enti ama na ye nia ye nyem hihye yen. Enti ama na maka me nkola me won nkola miensa. Maka wo mu nia egude mu me pese obi bia be pie. Se wo mu kopie wo mu kodi agro kra me ye abata ne ye nyem hihye yen. Ti sia de ya ka wo mu nia ahye de mu. Say a better and any moon ya do say wa mum pedie, but ya ka wo mo ahye demu. Na ne akwa edi de sisi ade mu ayedin. Ehia yankopon so no ankasa beba. Na obeba adagye na ne akwa edi de. Ebusuafo. Mama ye fa mpaibo nkwa na betumi agye ye.
Money baby nyabu wawade egwamrani biye wakanya mamma wo egwamrani biye wakanya ndukula pale nyabu biye mabrala nyabu wo nyabu nyabu wa emibu
Anyway, brilliant. I told you we're going to reignite our old tunes, contemporary old tunes, memories of the past. Till we get to the obituary. Great. Safuhini Janils in Yabue. Abijavo and Chebia, baby, phone lines, no, but woman, share story, be a coming, sir. Brian Champon. Brian Champo, a member of parliament for Abetifi constituency. We will use every means to win 2024 elections. Critics can go bend the sea. Almost every means. Maybe we need about 1 year, about 12. Why won't you say Koshepo? The member of parliament for Abetifi constituency, Brian Champo, has reiterated his stand that the New Patriotic Party will not hand over power to the opposition, National Democratic Congress, in the upcoming 2024 general elections. According to him, the New Patriotic Party, which has pastors, imams, and traditionalists as members, will use every possible means to win the December 2024 elections. Before I end my speech, I want to reiterate that whether the NDC likes it or not, MDC will say one pill. They will never win the 2024 elections. They won't win. Go and check their records. They won't win. The New Patriotic Party is there to win elections. So whichever means, when you say beer, we will use to win the 2024 elections, we will use it. We are a political party. We have pastors, imams, and traditionalists in the party. Ours is to win the elections. So whichever means we will use to win the elections, we will use it. He reaffirmed his position. The MP also serves as the Minister of Agriculture, made these remarks while addressing a charged crowd of MPP members during a campaign tour in Sawem in the Eastern region, monitored by the press. According to the Abetifi MP, the NDC will never emerge victorious in the December 7 election. He added that critics who have issues with his comments should go and bend the sea. I say, Shakai, NDC Pumpo, Omuni, Aquania said, be a baby before winning piano on the first winning. As if you don't understand, go and bend the sea. Won't Tiasia Koshepo. We will win the elections and continue the good works of the NPP in Sawem. We thank you. God bless you, he told the gathered crowd. It is worth noting that this is not the first time the Abetifi MP has made such comments. In March last, was it 2024, he made similar statements while speaking to some party faithfuls in Prayaso. Last year, I stood there in Prayaso and said that whether the NDC likes it or not, they will never, ever win the 2024 polls. If you don't win an election, will power be handed over to you? We will not hand it over to them today or tomorrow. At that time, I made a statement. Ghana was confronted with economic challenges. Food inflation was around 61%. Inflation was around 55%. The prices of cement, iron rods went up. Contractors said because of the IMF program, they were not going to work. Agenda 111 projects came to a standstill. The dollar prices went up as high as 19 cedis. Even at the time in 2020 when we were in difficulty, the NDC was thinking that because we were in difficulty, Ghanaians were going to vote against the MPP. But I told you that before we vote in the next election, the economy will be restored and Ghanaians will see the good works of the MPP government. Because of me and Champo, I do this some kakra.
Because of me, say NDC for Pell, 2024 Abano, and now you're winning that. I'm a winning. But check your record. I'm a winning. Now MPP Amano Kono. MPP Amano Kono. Yes, you say you better win the election. MPP. Yes, you say you better win the election. It's the enemy. Why be as why you better win the 2024 Abano? You better so. They're a political party. They're a political party. Aso for them, Imam for them, Omobugun for them. Yet the other say you better win the election. It's a quite be you better so. You better win the election. You better so. But you say Abu Kashepo, you better win the election. No, we are here to my pie and so. It's our get a basi. Yakupo Chabulina.
For Brother Champion, no, can't be on the first one be winning election, some be winning. More so for woman, more imam for woman. What can be that? I know I say this was a bosuba and a major pie.
Security analyst, Adib San.
Abuja, okay. Emra, special prosecutor did the same kind of trouble Monteno, NDC, or John Dramani Mahama, about Bontain, say, pass Abanisa. Na nkaya nimguasie na edi beguno nanso amye di ho afofie mo yen ti John Dramani Mahama ono so yebetie na no di sem kakra e wa ha o se amye di ho afofie a je se de MPP hihye no o pese o kire se anya de a e faaye anasa amfa kwamu de MPP hihye no amfa kwamu o John Dramani Mahama kure ya nso se aye ba information a je se busrem ka information there ye pe baby papa free bar Jubilee House na misinformation nyina free honomo eba Jubilee House ana misinformation nyina free honomo ba owura ye Mahama anu di sema ole beto abonte no eno so mebese mebo na special prosecutor in some kind ole beto abonte pe bebrina so na omode omanu di sem ebe tumu ebinom echese ebizusu chirese wose nokre wo ho a wose yeka na nipa hoto no wose yehwehwemu a wose yehwehwemu abujafo topic abede ba ya na meka Ghana Commission for ensensem no mepese me resakakra na motie bie abujafo mayintie UK anti-immigrant route Ghana High Commission reacts to claims of neglecting Ghanaians claims no claims that just a reporter say reach Medema Rainbow Radio Accra 87.5 reporter Medema Joy TV reporter Medema City TV reporter Medema Report TV and na Ghana Commission for Bekase there's a rich kaya no and yes and a tear yes and a tear radio so rich man you Ghana Commission Omoya Jumo Alamzo Munya Jumo Mushamak Ghana Commission to the United Kingdom and the Republic of Ireland has reacted to allegations here right, that it has neglected Ghanaians who have been left stranded due to the ongoing unrest in the European country. In a statement copied to Ghana Web, the Commission refuted assertions in the Ghanaian media that it has taken no steps to protect Ghanaians living in the UK from the ongoing anti-immigrant protests in the country. I never said that, Ghana High Commission. I never said that. Protection, but I'm waiting with the Ghana for. I said, at least, when I'm with Jeremy and other Kwakufuado, a Maya Kwaku for Kachomoko for someone to UK. Almost all more English about Chimama for Nigeria, Kenya, United Arab Emirates, Canada, and a whole lot. A Kachomoko for say, Munyabo Temusha them, more BMP, Kromaya Beja, because I know BNA privy to whatever is happening, and what baby at what here. The round started on the 30th of July. As a Thursday, there was nothing on your website. And the report you make a rebuttal ya make opinion leaders. Opinion leaders, yes, we give respect to our leaders in this country, our elders, let me put it that way. But as for Ghanaians, so why not even so your opinion leader? And why do you have to give the tax to opinion leaders? A radio station like Rainbow Radio, are broadcasting a seminar at Ghana because they have numerous listeners. They're on 92.4 FM, DAB Radio, TuneIn, Milton Keynes, Alexa, YouTube, every single where, all the social media platforms. You could have done us the greatest favor. Even go back to Ghana. Come on, give it to the multimedia group of companies. Give it to all the renowned radio stations there because I had their amount for online. Opinion leaders. Almost some of them opinion leaders for to boom catch it be but before our hand was zero. Ghana by High Commission force me say be amanya kura no Ghana for be fill forms for a passport I'm apply for passport mun your email addresses and mun your numbers. It's right unfortunate some mun need data be mun quality she. It you do on man aye tare. A drone man mo kwahwe Archbishop Kwaku Paul Manso mo say the AC niam mu te say mati bibi da bi Archbishop Paul Manso aya na ne na entitia say obi eto na mo nse do a na no da branch obi wu ya wo English bridge mem ha no asudie nyina kohia ekogu Archbishop Kwaku Paul Manso. So that is what I was talking about. So you haven't even urged or cautioned the citizens of Ghana in this country. You haven't got any means of protecting us. Means when I'm be protected, it's a rich and I say Dr. Ryan and I say Dr. Mark. But you could have used this platform to reach out to the masses. We have other radio stations, hot digital online radio. We have Abawa radio. We have a whole lot. So you could have done that. Abusha. In a statement copied to Ghana Web, the commission refuted assertions to the Ghanaian media that it has taken no steps to protect Ghanaians living in the United Kingdom from the ongoing anti-immigrant protests in the country. It said that, contrary to reports, or contrary to Meme report, it has sent communication to all Ghanaians living in the UK. Communications, no, all Ghanaians in the UK, text message, email address from the Ghana High Commission. And then annual day, if you're there, make a once a move. When it started from the 30th, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Besramaya Mumuya Madomunya screenshot of one send me. I Ghana Commission so text you be it said that contrary to Meme report, no, it has sent communication to all Ghanaians living in the UK and warned them to stay away from areas in the UK which are currently volatile. It said that, contrary to reports, it has sent communication to all Ghanaians living in the UK. Dr. Mark, Pepachonya message before Ghana High Commission. Dr. Ren, Uyabi, Makosa, Losiga, Uya message me. Okay, that's fine. Benefit of the doubt. Here also, the High Commission regrets the allegation of inaction or indifference leveled against the office because it is both untruthful, and most unhelpful in the unfortunate circumstances in which our host nation and mission find ourselves. And you ever heard Ghana for Munya messages free Ghana High Commission? Do me the biggest favor. All my callers, so much for first question, maybe I don't know, message on your free the Ghana High Commission because it's stated here clear. The hard fact is that despite the irregular and sporadic nature of the nationwide route, we categorically state that we have followed the trends as much as it is possible and maintained contact with the various heads of the registered Ghanaian associations across the UK during these unprecedented routes. Part of the statement reads, it added among some measures which may not be fully disclosed. Disclose it, for Christ's sake. It's added among some measures which may not be fully disclosed for now. Yeah, right. Through these interactions, the mission has requested the aforementioned leaders to communicate to their constituents. And your mission could also be say. But after the mission has requested aforementioned leaders. Sometimes you have to bear certain responsibilities. Don't shake it. Don't push it away. To communicate to their constituents. My name is Archbishop Fripomas, MP for Tottenham, and that's why they are the constituency, one member of parliament, to their constituents that they need to be cautious in their daily activities and to avoid areas where groups were gathering to protest. Indeed, while doing so, the mission also shared location of routing both in London and across the UK with them and advised that our nationals remain vigilant in those towns and cities. Hey, what do I know? The commission also indicated that the checks show that no Ghanaians have been harmed, because I made that report to Joy TV, to Rainbow Radio 87.5 FM, City FM. I said that well in advance. It vowed to take all the needed steps to ensure that no Ghanaian is harmed. Well done on that grounds. Including dual citizens. The mission additionally reached out to some of the leaders of the association to assist in verifying reports of Ghanaians who have allegedly been attacked. The ongoing checks are, however, yet to reveal that any Ghanaian has been harmed. We want to assure all nationals, including those with dual citizenship, that the High Commission would continue to discharge all its legitimate rights under the Geneva Convention relative to the protection of civilians in defending the lives of all Ghanaians and people of Ghanaian descent. The statement concludes. The commission was reacting to a report by Kofi Mafo, a UK-based Ghanaian journalist with Rainbow Radio UK, who stated in an interview with Channel 1 TV that it has been very quiet while other countries are cautioning and repatriating their nationals from the UK. Bang on! It was true. Absolutely true. Come on, do me the biggest favor. Go to the Ghana Commission website. Here they somebody caution the Ghanaians. call the opinion leaders now. Ghana Commission for so money on wedding komono. Me say mo mo say mo phone so Ghana Commission so what text you or you bia or contact you bia. Me say I can hold be much na mo bia. So according to me, Kofi Mafo, the commission's failure to communicate with the community across the UK raises concerns among its members. I was expecting the Ghana High Commission, which is the embodiment, and I said this 100%. I was expecting the Ghana High Commission, which is the embodiment representing the Jubilee House of the President of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, but they've been very quiet in this case. We have other nations cautioning their citizens not to travel to the UK. True. We have other countries that are willing to even repatriate their citizens from this country. I was hopefully waiting for the Ghana High Commission under the leadership of Papa Wusu Ankoma to have signaled some kind of concern with messages of encouragement. Dr. Mark, let me be telling you, say, Ghana High Commission SND press statement bayana. We are not holding you tight. But careful. Senka radio stations an announcement to ho modi bia Ghana nanke bi ba Ghana fo muhwemu because seven predators the High Commission aban ma musika do so probia se modi baba obi a ho ban sa. Enti mo bi kakra bia mo baya no enka efe. Abra me hu se Kenya fo kasa, me hu se Canada fo kasa, me hu se Malaysia fo mpo kasa, me hu se Nigeria fo kasa no na me se wo me die mu wa hefa. Ebishafo kakebe na makomo website makomo bibida hwa kakebe na makomo website Ghana from rancha kasa na ye share munche go fonso mba yi ha no munye chere ni ha go fonso mba ye chembe boa mo ka chere mboa. Despite reiterating earlier reports that no Ghanaian has been harmed by the protests, I said that. He stated that most of them, especially children, Mekaye, are living in constant fear as the violent attacks intensifies. It's and it is absolutely true.
I'm here with Master Erad Mafo. He's only 10 years old, and managed to engage him for him to also share his thoughts for me. Master Erad Mafo, come close to me. How are you?
Fine.
Have you heard about the routes going on in London?
Yep.
What's your thoughts on that?
I'm scared. I don't even think I want to go outside anymore because I'm not sure what's going to happen. And there's many troubling people that are fighting police officers, which scares young children like me.
Okay. So I know you're on school vacation. In the event school reopens, will you be happy to go back to school?
No.
Why no?
Because I don't know what's going to happen on my way to school or my way back because I'm maybe alone.
Okay. All right. You should be fine. The government is putting measures to combat all these perpetrators. And I believe the government will reinforce the police personnel on the ground. So you should be fine, okay?
Yep.
If you have anything to tell the government, what do you want to say, the British government?
To try and work very hard to stop this riot.
Okay, thank you. I also have Master Denzel here. I do say, Master Denzel, you've heard the news. Everything on the internet gone viral. What are your thoughts?
Well, I try to keep it off my mind and try to stay safe and not think about it. But honestly, I do think it's very scary. And, yeah.
Okay, so do you have that mentality or idea of still going out to the park, socializing and having fun?
Well, not really. I don't want to go out consistently, but maybe once in a while. But I'd still have to keep myself safe about that.
Do you feel entrapped?
Kind of, yeah.
So if you have the option, will you go to Ghana and spend some time there until things ease up?
Yeah, I would.
You would?
For that's it. I've been making country mono. My young twasso. The Ghana Commission is in control. Almost a rich control. Oh, it would have been very good on their behalf. So because you try contacting the Palibi na AB as a rich and in Kirby. Now by catching the whole Ghana, United Kingdom of Great Britain, Hanamo, say a statement on copy say the commission refuted assertions in the Ghanaian media that it has taken no steps to protect Ghanaians living in the UK from the ongoing anti-immigrant protests in the country. It said that, contrary to meme reports on the television stations and the radio station, it has sent communication to all Ghanaians living in the UK and warned them to stay away from areas in the UK which are currently volatile. For time now, you have a phone call. So the number is 0208 133 4646, 0208 133 4646, and 0208 133 1134, 0208 133 1134. And a WhatsApp and as well by family at 0777 190 50989, 0777 1950989. Maybe phone lines not too hasabre with my friend. Enjoy the conversation. Now watching the na who drew up to now no ushro and as of for bibia aba ye ne kwan so biom bibia asaba back. Sabre baby phone lines not to join the conversation. Topics are abroad so no edoso. So topics no even is the UK and to kwesiano DNA na efa ho say na ufili say na what we twemwe ebo ye na kokose land hebe episode send out feel Airbus scandal, latest development. Ura Mahama Huson Ramahama Huson ana afei so saya to nyina na da bia to ro abishafo yeti aye da bia to ro Ghana can say chief of staff book bi abeto abonte say nye de oho nkuan o efiri owura mills mre so ye be veti obi a omampani appoint ni bia na ye tam sikadoso probre ye appointment committee no omomote ho no NDC ni MPP fo na egu no ne obi a wo so bia nye MPP ni NDC kwa bi omo so na ya mo musika sa mo nchendi na mo approve. And a Ghana High Commission UK reacts to claims of neglecting Ghanaians. Ghana High Commission was sending message akomo bia Ghana ni bia wo kromo hanomo assembly see na no bo mo ne contact you bia for numbers no and I'm there to Ghana. Moment call Uncle Mark maybe
yes sir. Good afternoon sir.
Metia sorry awo but committee sorry but you be elder because baba sorry ntempa o
so I here na asoro proper question some that asoro kwa ultimate bidonyame
Uncle Mark me but your first question be man say unya message from the Ghana High Commission am contact you
Debbie my WhatsApp worker said na na me for bisa say opinion leaders na omo krom na omo
okay brilliant tu unya hwe from omo boa
bidonyame me come ma me nyahi obi aso contact me apart from report adema Rainbow Radio or Ghana I think on Tuesday or Wednesday
amazing
friends say Oma report will be to live and direct.
Okay, yo, and the topics and also your moment okay, you fancy why
opinion leaders, I know one of the opinion leaders.
I know I'm a person coming who know because say opinion leaders will hold my yes, respect to opinion leaders. I'm more hold there. No moment your radio stations, there was a Rainbow Radio off come the show. Ghana for be break here.
Okay.
Be beyond world maybe can say. Me name say other stations say online. Me name say Omega TV. Be become so I am not probably privy to it. Almost me can't draw.
Me can't draw.
Almost me can't draw.
Apart from sister Tia nem already news bulletin me from Ghana High Commission.
Okay.
Catch it.
That was after
I think on Wednesday.
Na my interview. Okay, brilliant.
I go
some more and come on also. Topics and also.
And I come on back from the page on say who are the opinion leaders in UK.
Okay.
That's number one.
Okay.
And number two, if we have truly those opinion leaders now, they have to identify themselves on your radio.
Okay.
That's number two. Why? Do we need their location where they are, the functions of them, and what they do, and what are they representing the true Ghanaians or Africans? Why? Okay. Now, number one, they go about so we who watch it and I don't catch it. I'm saying catching a bus and I say about
Saturday me one of
and I said 2 weeks me say it should be a new baby I would happen the day now they trouble but do back on another money say Richie I will say oh yeah the day say a far right to force you go me son you know I know you did it
me did
I'll see you go I'm going so I'm going to say yeah the yeah point because a man a year say you know back now then they will soon say say Richie omano nana akufo do waye ni ye bibia function everything is fine 24/7 here for it be the bia ho bia
Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. I see Yanko call on the Skype number. Hello. Yay. And then I mean, coffee was okay. Coffee that way, coffee. If you can't draw, can I commission it? We can't draw. I'm ready. I'm sure so I can. I pumped this now. I'm who made home catch it. What do you want to see, Kakra? Ken, first of all, me pacho, when you message the Ghana Commission will contact you via UK. When you're there, when you screenshot for send me. Yo, catch it. Why am I?
Who could reach out to who Ghana High Commissioner on Tihono.
Hey, assembly with your pantoma.
A pantoma, as a pantoma, that's a pantoma. You are a commissioner. When you move guasi, and country when you move guasi, Diana Ghana for your enemy to keep from SSC come for. The idea for your crew, why a Bobby man's swat. Ah, if you made a message, Miss Wendy, be a minute. As far as I'm concerned, who's a mind among me?
Ethiopia, because Minya be some person who's someone made a control, made a man cannot correct. My control, actually Joy TV, actually Rainbow Radio, actually City, actually Repa. Yeah, it's my Nadia.
Oh, John Hammer, a son and nine, and ordinary son and nine, ordinary son. I am now the who I will hope. In so to any one, the idea to from our phone to go view. I mean, very as answer, never a course for my bono. I ran my cotton bomb.
Special prosecutor Diano, one to Wasiana. I'm Mr. Kenny, I lose okay. You call Mr. Bonsu. Mr. Bonsu, hello.
Hello, Penicassi.
I promise to say.
Christa, don't you want to say?
Yo, what the old free Ghana and to me be south when your message about the Yankasa. You're more come Ghana for you now here.
In your way, and idea of course, you can ornament and no see it in that. Yes, you see a partner. The radiator said, Bushia funny, now funny, a national way. And I Ghana High Commission for almost the same. May say, we interview New Year. At the interview, the course to be an free, I say, because you know, at the funny Bushia form, so I consume some more UK on them. We interview New Year, and Sana even press a Flagstaff out, Epa. Then no crowd by one kind of some about Becca and say, I feel no or more access situation there were on no more baby or more would you obey. I feel no more access to a monk can say, yeah, be been poor or almost say a friend access. Nadia, what's the saying? The High Commissioner of Commission of almost the same.
I was almost my country.
Almost your mood. There's some now back any videos of course on a new fan a throne of Nipa person interview of Ghana for the Western and Rakate High Commissioner now or on an High Commission funny to me every cheer out to them. Nigeria for sending a communicate command of crop on the countries for sending communicate command crop. Yet you almost so much as they assess it. On me and you know that I've no junior one by John Babeka. Thank
you very much. But I say, Mr. Bonsu from Ghana. Yanko Skype, hello. 840.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What am I saying? Antia Coast, but you already over to us. When you Ghana Commission email and a message in the say, who see them.
If I should be now some of Ghana High Commission, one union, but no, because I'm here 25 years. You believe, say, a more son say, my passport, me here passport from High Commission there. Me phone almost 1 month, na me access to them.
Okay.
Later on, no, my visa was a me no. You refuse me because na me passport to attach to my application to apply for it. Me didn't can apply the me lawyer catch me say. All my friend catch me say this is me the Ghana passport here then. A ban sana or my take decision. Me phone who phone obi emfa. Me who be that. I have British High Commission within 5 minutes obi befa no wire then akasa. Ghana High Commission every day will be phone bia obi emfa. Emma me try say don't him any say yes live chatting. So how many Ghanaians get me live chat? I can do it. Now what about these old people? Into so only the passport or the back room where we no here visa. Now also budget visa. Not so want to me internet is some chatter. Not just want to me and renew the visa and the passport. Idea Koswa and Yakra. Emma me complain me complain in my High Commission, no, but man would say up to now I couldn't get it. Emma refusing my visa. One more time, we need and maybe almost just the idea the same because of that. Yes, they be a grand get the visa man. That's because me need passport and they come with the visa.
Anyway, Kafra.
Almost Juni, almost sick and in your munya, yet any pana citizens need your own fire. Majority in your position, inside some but that is why they are there for. But a different thing altogether.
Yeah.
Only pass a woman back through no cromuni and me come here, no. A woman be by house in the extra, a bear stranded, and same be the woman, just what children won't be our own TRC. They are there to help the people.
Correct.
And two fees said, won't you mean yes, I did, and don't go in for it because that is your responsibilities. We are here to serve. Name of normal per se, young citizens in the moment they are then. A worship room like kings and queens, which she shouldn't be.
But I say, pa, me say,
me question back where what honey,
Airbus scandal, yeah.
Oh, yeah. First of all, me person me busa question bill because you were hey, you were abruchiri. Me cry me a beer, your friend is saying public figure or maybe a president or ex-president or whatever. Obedient to me for me, mappy person, especially UK, and mappy person, and mamma. Kase my forgery and I say my BB to say what do you call it bribery and corruption.
Correct.
Makwaji katase chef or ye katase chef because they knew their law. So some more can you can sue them. And before baby introduce you and non bet me do what some to petemu a what people say. Any person why you say
that's just who bomu
yeah and crosses only power no he's part of it even me president me nya but say me bibi na you wrong na so be the massem be petemu be can
you're right
abra me ya me esu nipa no
correct
and to say almost the president John Dramani enim hu hwe e dey nti na ka UK press UK Prime Minister no one call for the bar people.
Yeah.
And it's all to chase the Kwama Sayan go to Ghana hot dear, Proyani Catasino, in chat. Because Kakray bedding in net, ya many ma any a Dutch. Kakray be yedding in any year general. But Yam Kelton said that ye ma and ye better not brutally. Say ya pamiasi and queer crew, you croom and cada so you croom and kawoko. Nanso no, and none to the croom yentino. Ya not what bath, such a you and call for any send a yeti nipa wapon to you. And none say woo yang and then you croom. No, you croom and a ya, and I am paying for a dinner crema yen on boy and catrebi a dent in a was a banner.
Yeah.
Again, when I was a bonus, Papa no almost say Papa nin here. A dent in UK government, and then about people who saw my bribe and corruption.
And a special prosecutor said who any assembly.
Almost meaning question and so my
Sister Kus.
Special prosecutors, they need to know that they are there to represent the citizens and represent the people in the nation.
Correct.
So what is wrong? Idea idea.
Okay.
Enti no wo empanimfo ni di bone a wo mo tsetse ni pa de o ye enye na sankofo we mu e ya brochira nkafa ye do mo to prison ko mo dem wo nya kwa be jam be defend o mo self because how who could di basic one pound ye the man na wo di 1 pound ye fane or ye do betum and fa when you
I know dibia you're right. Thank you Mr. Akos. That's it. Thank you very much.
I will tell me question too. Nepotism. Say a case nepotism. What is it about? Me person who say maybe I'm qualified my school. I do a check because the qualification. Me timi ye adwuma. Say in that cases, say me papa na say me ni boni pebi e government city be to say well you not forget about president. Maybe we ye adwuma kra ordinary office. They be to say me for say police office and ask for ye be to say customs. Am I right to be employed there? If only I'm qualified for it. Say me obia me kutenim dia metimi dia boa adwuma no ama adwuma na kosoa. And na say nyese me be disiko e na meka. Me pese me kire say won won wo dibia o betimi aboa o man no. And na say obetimi aboa ma say adwuma na akonanim. Is it right for the person to be employed?
There shouldn't be any hindrance. Say, possess the requisite qualification. Then obviously, so my junior was with me. So for I say, man, follow the due process and the course. I know the ebeboapa. Now want me to facilitate so being your junior at the expense of someone. Yeah.
And so they me a can. Those people, one betting your poor money punt you. Ebetimi aye man adwuma di o man akọ nanimu no omunya adwuma esen say wo mo beka say nepotism na mo me yakofa obi a owa abontin so me adwuma na ontimi nyenu obeba be di sika ne de what no wunya no obetimi adwuma na
enti ekrobi ho no mo a ekrobi ho nepotism e ade ha dream pa na emi say Muhammad ye no so no government official one na ne ebodi no emi say ko wakata ba ko pede ne food be to ho no but still now you implicate so waje bribe and that's why Jesus can be a whole special prosecutor no enyina so no ewo no say wanye bribe but as sister thank you very much mama call 070 so 070 hello you about pom to say no that's fine what kaka say bia kura me bomodi achechirim
Ghana High Commission for Ghana High Commission, ye abro ho.
Me pacho wa modi o. Me pacho wa modi wa daroba. Sister Kuya, me pacho first of all, Ghana High Commission message na mo de kwa bonti so bia hye dem hwe ne hu yeru nya wo de wo.
Me tip Debbie.
Oh, damn. Unya babia. Obian contact one text one bro. Ghana High Commission say show hu fie.
Oh, nkrofo aye call mu kokra. Me see Victoria. So mo see me bua. On from me last year, July ending, come to Ghana. Mammy no catch me plain say, and ya dear mean some car certificate. I mean, and I'm saying, we are one. I'm building where you papa new media. And I mean, me see, on farmer me and your papa, into researching papa no, and I say, approaching me, and I want Johnny, girl Johnny. I didn't moody year, come, I mean, see, so see me bois, me wall, picture. Me ko ye mi passport wo Ghana High Commission me do honu omuti mi nko mi nanti kakra mi nka mi ni research man ne kasa o si o ma mi landi cross wo dia ko ho o mebo na mi so mebo mi sen mi fili mi ewe wo online me ntimi get to me afra o si mi dit ni nyina asem o mu kan se wo computer ni se mi email is invalid mi number onwa na mi from say me number say me email to sabat adi me enu we no mu just mu hwe o ti me mbra me call ho no na me friend me sister nso so mbetia me ho because me ke outside London me do ga me me researching man first of all me catch me it come baby me be fa bus akobe 3 stop and na me tia boy bi and na me catch and say oh me free no ho na me o come di minti unim African shop na me koto your bread no be because me I don't know how to eat and now say no I'm just going to work and I mean who so alatani and bus no buy no yen na yetrem me ni the same seat and I made him koboti oh me free no ho am ka me jam me ba or who say my frustrated who say me hu chiri me na
I stranded and frustrated
yeah me come embassy nka me hear me passport but Maria to me here and I was free or three I'll catch me say go and do it African way but
hey
my dream basu
Koyan African way
me na me omuti me bua the one evidence
Ghana commission den ne kra mo kan to kwa mutimi
Ghana me catch yeah me pese omu nyina ntie makati and na me see oh sir nti and na me see oh me free hako ewa na say no nti ye bedu ho na o press bell no and na onu sisi first of all man catch me ko Ghana ye di nkonko na o catch me so on the onti hanti o ko ejuma nti me ti ase nti ye du ho na onu press bell no and na ye nyina ye see okrosi na owura ye yadim ye du ho no na mi pese otia researching man onu ye Ghanaian and na mi so me otia no na onura counter okochange oye juma ho ebe dey na omu ti bi nya ye passport nti and na mi catch omu ti mi bua mi wo receipt no mi di beba wo je pick me number and na me catch ase mi details mako school kakra mi ni mo ade mi passport mi ni o man landi o ti wo je ko no a bookshop bi o wo je ko ho nti mi ma dream mi cafe part of high commission nti mi nanti na ma dream nya mi hwehwe bookshop sa na o nu katem se wo hu na mi hu bookshop bi na mi rem na mi say o na mami nu ye like European I say o mi tia na mi say oh
so struggle so abet ma kabrofo don't worry the opposite can be why
yeah and I say okay I'm looking for Ghana High Commission and I was free and I say oh my next door bra me do ho me pue me say me best pick me number and best send you agents or shop or send provision prior eraser pencil fast shop na Ghana for the we say Africa na hakura money ground omudi we kakra bi na omutro was money ground omudi sadie no na omutro say passport picture speciality na your flag natural picture e wo miss phone say and me rem and me friend my sister say onu ti London who wo hen be fi ade e koso and na ye rem and na person me papa no kasa na o see me ko join kiu no ayon krofo amu pa de wo mu shop and na me to me join kiu no nti me bedu counter and na o see me pede na me show Ghana High Commission na me buy and na o see oko me ntia £25 oh okay but me pe went na me ntia £25 and na onu print form
okay
mommy
sis my mommy produces a phone number do my mom produces a phone number do you know be din komo separately why Ghana Commission for wo ka se ba almost say twantro almost say reach twantro
second one no person obi atie second one last year me ko Victoria so almost me boa omo nim me ko Victoria se me ko ji
wonim me pese e fro later ni na otwetwe komo wa chiri why ya phone number no my phone number no why thank you very much but that's it thank you very much yemfa yes 733 bejira so mama yemfa sister Abrafi hello sis hello on the mobile hello okay yemfa hold on mama yemfa 733
yo sir Richie maminchi na me na wasene adwuma pa wo bo
pia
nice one me thinking sifo nyina nso so mu chia Rainbow Radio so edemu yopo wo me thinking ene eye the surroundings nyina Sir Richie.
Amazing. Me pacho wa modi mame.
Oh,
Dr. Ren. Doctor, me pacho, Dr. Ren so abujafo, ye kwadana was sorry them mini on mo no le trim me last week do disappoint me. Doctor, be nyase mo, he. Doctor, me pacho aya screenshot. Ghana Commission what contact you bia wo UK and your screenshot for send me odaroma and email so for the mama why?
Yo, Sir Richie, and Ukraine me beka wan say me. Em say assembly see ya ebe Sir Richie. I think say everybody will bear witness Rainbow Radio there. We have shown say we are here for Ghanaians and everything that has to do with the security of Ghanaians, anything that has to do to promote the Ghanaian culture, Ghanaian businesses, Rainbow Radio, we represent the Ghanaian. And Jasemi Bay, Wangasawadama, Eja, Ghana, first hand news, it came through you for the people of Ghana. And the Ghanaians are only across Europe. Now, Usha, on Monday, on Drive Talk, Rainbow Radio, bombardier correspondents across United Kingdom. Some of the Ghanaian communities and they were feeding us with the information as a Neoma within the community say if they are protected. So we were getting the first hand news. And I think the Ghana High Commission were listening to it. And almost then they had to come out and then make a friend is saying,
camouflage.
A statement saying,
camouflage.
Ghana Nibia or UKBR no okay. It's because they picked the news from Rainbow Radio. But then it is not bad. I mean, we are here as a news agency here. But then the problem here is a Ghana High Commission, Bibi Sanwa, and somebody Rainbow Radio, they're only legalized.
Exactly. Bang on. Bang on.
I mean, why is it that they want to shy away? It's like we want to spread the news. Where are you going to spread the news apart from spreading it through Rainbow Radio? Who is going to listen to the news? And in the best say, India, so as it is in Ghana, and a jubilee as if we say one gas on the correspondent.
LT standby is the award champion. Yeah, Monkobo. What was that? I'm up so much say I reported for my own being Rainbow 87.5. I was contacted by Joy TV. I reported for City FM, City TV, or Report TV, and a lot. Angel contacted me. And then the reports, I was doing my due diligence as well. Checking. So at least, you better be on my website, every single 10 minutes, and some monitor. Until say you did news in the about Bontis and Okano, I want you to move every one on back and say, hey, Gafere Ghana for be a someone to be a say Richie your kind in Yendo correct. Say Ghana Commission Kasai. And they've stated boldly, say they've contacted every person, single individual in the UK. And so far, call us up in Obian Kasi I contact you.
Sir Richie, we all know say with all respect to His Excellency Papa Uswankoma. Menka say but I mean this is not an accurate information coming from him, and I know he's an astute politician, and I wouldn't like to say asamu awoka na but asamu awoka no is correct and yes because me obi sending me information and check it. I've got some Ghanaian brothers around too. I'll be sure say me because nobody has contacted them. So His Excellency Papa Uswankoma information, I think it's me buy Milton Keynes. You visited other friend is a Ghanaian communities all because of someone United Kingdom. And into the Rainbow Radio, the Ghanaian community of Milton Keynes saying be a custody, be okay. And that is where we are reporting first-hand news. Into Ghana High Commission, it is a message, but not just say try. I think it can be
Doctor, how much did my tempo? Say me can't
and knowing the caliber of person you are, and knowing the caliber of person you are, and knowing the radio station that you work with. I mean, they should give us the respect, and we don't want to say a lot, because Ghana High Commission for Nomotona, it look as if they have become lackadaisical,
extreme to the extreme.
lackadaisical speeches. I say, but you see, when you go on their website, it says something. Well, see, they are here to coordinate, promote, protect the national interest of Ghana within the United Kingdom and the Republic of Ireland. And the Yetiano,
exactly.
We employ them, we pay them. Papa Uzogma is paid with the taxpayers' money. So it's being paid by the Ghanaians.
Thank you.
And the Ghanaian you are not working for us. I think the Papa
thank you.
Team of nobles, no Mombua, na Sanu, and say CBM. Free air condition be contacting Rainbow Radio.
But as a doctor, big Chamberlain kids for you now. Thanks for the marvelous Juma. Mr. Francis, Mr. Abe, stand by for me, please. Francis, Francis, I'm going to say. Francis, Medase. But you're free. Who free Edmonton. Hey, Emua. Why are the Empacho? I have a screenshot. You Ghana Commission message. Nobody contacted one. Any email, no, your screenshot for send me. Why?
Sir Richie, Encoho, a home put in my friend.
And the hot row.
Encoho, I brush to say leaders are a dear of a baby, my enemy. A brush to say, or say, serious kakra. Me so started sa o kase nyina no nim dem ye no ma ba behwe me color na me raw. And the question that comes into my mind, ebio, my boss, that are we capable of managing our own affairs? Na Ghana Commission for sumbia obia so no me se wo mo se omumfa wo mu yefunu nto ho na wotwe na nyame fo ombone chewo.
Oh really?
Kakra me ka no kakra me ka.
Francis, almost me ye kontomponi. Ghana Commission for say me control. And in front of me try no just say almost send a message of mobile.
Omunko Boniface.
Okay.
Omunko Boniface. Omunko Boniface.
Okay.
It's too much. It's a disgrace.
Is it?
It's a disgrace.
Okay.
Yeah. And we do me be on me pia nyefe. Na me who dear me preview.
Thank you very much, Francis. Have a pleasant Saturday. Bye. Mr. Abe, hello sir, how are you?
Yes, Sir Richie, I'm okay. Yourself?
I'm good. I believe you're calling from southern part of London.
Yeah, I'm calling from Croydon.
Brilliant. Mr. Abe, can you do me the biggest favor here? Can you screenshot the message that was delivered to you from the Ghana High Commission regarding your health and safety during the course of the route last week? Please do me the favor. Or email correspondence.
Ghana High Commission, do they even know I live in the UK?
I am not too sure about that. They said they've contacted every Ghanaian. Every Ghanaian.
Yeah, so if they don't know I live in the UK, how do they know they've contacted me?
Bone of contention.
So, you see, if you remember me, I've said it on some of the platforms. If they lie or if they misinform us, we'll run away with that misinformation. So, Richie, go back and ask them whether they have a database of Ghanaians living in the UK or a database of Ghanaians living even in London. Let alone other part of the UK.
Okay.
Look, when these people are given whatever appointments, they are only interested in the position. They are only interested in the titles. What comes with the title in terms of job, performance,
responsibilities?
It's not their problem. That is why they fight for foreign postings, for foreign affairs. They don't care. That is not their problem. In the end, we, the beneficiaries, are shortchanged for their own good. They think the job they are doing is public relations. Or their response is just to ameliorate, the impact on them. But some of us, we don't care about that. We know what they want to do. They have failed, they are failing, and they don't want to own up.
They have failed, they are failing, and they don't want to own up.
Exactly.
Okay.
So Ricky, that is the way the whole country, Ghana, is being managed. So Richie, you highlighted on the chief of staff sending money to Parliament.
Correct. And they see it as a norm.
Yes, so Richie, I mean, what motivates a chief of staff to encourage bribery and corruption? I mean, why would she do that? Look, these three bodies, the legislature, the judiciary, the executive, they are supposed to act as control upon each other. You understand?
Yeah.
So if the executive is corrupt, we expect the legislature to control them. Or the judiciary to control them.
Checks and balances, they call it.
Exactly. But it means they are all corrupt. They don't even care.
Deeply rooted.
You understand? So those people who are here, NDC, MPP, we have achieved something. Some of us, we don't care about how many schools or something you open. That is so important to us. You are here, I'm here. Have you woken up one day and say, oh, I'm driving on this road? Have you woken up and say, oh, it was Richie Sunak?
Nah.
Or,
nah.
They become a road on this road?
Nah. Nah.
That is a noise and disturbance, these sycophants, these illusion followers are drumming to us.
And some of the things are pathetic, very pathetic, because we do expect that. I was asked the question, why didn't I mention Nana Akufo-Addo commissioning a police station, or sorry, for that matter? Of course, these are the social amenities that are required. The onus doesn't rest on me, Sir Richie, to go and build that. It is the president, of course, the government of the day. A local authority, we do expect them to embark on them projects, not Sir Richie.
All the debt mountain they impose on us is because of this.
Yeah.
That they want to tell us they have done or achieved the unachievable. It's incredible. And they have idiots.
Mr. Abe, thank you very much. I'll join me next week as well. Thank you. Have a pleasant Saturday. Thank you very much.
Okay. Take care, my friend.
Bye. Yafa call when catch on me quick and call LT Abrobe or Accra. Hello, on the 821. Sorry, if I say hello, 821. Let me say 821. Hey, what am I got? Yo, you're from saying, I can say friend. Adwa, me bacho, obey me favor. Your number, how bit my text say. I screenshot Ghana Commission message on the bro, bro, a man for Krumano, and I email on the bro, Nadia Breme. Wait me. Almost will be a phone, so I'm not a brobia. What do you know?
The rich and maybe I almost send the command. Woman ancestors. I know Obia and Bibia. Now, the rich, what must you can't draw?
I almost say they make a new Muslim kakeke. Abrokaho.
The rich, tell me, person if it's high commission for an affair. It's a high commissioner. Me person me bisa ne say tama incident no esi and protest ne share ase no now we win Malaysia, Nigeria and other countries are warming citizens. No Ghana High Commissioner for one win ne hifa and a woman ewo ni American is a Ghana High Commissioner baby dia wo mu tie in this video ya ye o mu ye Kenya. They don't care about their citizens in this country. They don't care the affairs of their citizens in this country. They don't care. So who care? Nanka they will away to get their citizens. But they say woman can't. And here go until Wednesday. I was listening to one of the radio stations. I was Ghana. Out and the cat was Wednesday. And reach what information now going on. So who come back and the cat to get out. Please you can say I said now and old. Into a mountain. Woman to say a yentro and a woman echa.
But I say, Mamma Adwa from East London, where the was say
for the citizens.
80
in this country should
screen
citizens in their country in this country.
Mamma Adwa, but your East London wouldn't be beer phone so the best what the best and the Abra email Ghana Commission at the Brew.
Service make to me that.
Okay. Miss Kobe, a mouth from the Ghana Commission. I will contact you. Be our
Hey.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's why. Bye bye. It was your for so out of the college now is a canning in all. Obia say when you message back cry. The Ghana Commission for almost says reach the make color and yet allegation untruthful. And numerous callers have been going to messages have been Saka Hannibal. I wish you for Yemi and 1 countries is here. Amazing. Young Coyote, a Brubel, senior journalist of Woman Peniashe and Shunkomo, come meet Bess and what trip and Mimra, been a DJ Makusa. I bet was I put to say. Boko, Minia. Yaman Penny Where, Nagana, so then a course on our tree, Bakwa Premu, Yadi Yasuma, you could have Minia, Blaya bread. Yakaka, boy, Uncle Mike.
One point say we are normalized room now. The air cost but this week there, I think basically not much. The debate about who funded Ghana. If you want, the matter is starting Monday because weekend, it's the 4th August now. MPB Baba or more change or amendments to the Public Holidays Act, and we introduce you. We cancel 1st July as public holiday, 1st July Republic Day. We cancel, and year so we can only observe. But other holidays, was a new addition, especially 4th August. Now 4th August, the rationale they said the claim is that NIPA, like a lot of people work together to found Ghana. Now in the minds of they build the core parliament, And they decided they will look at other people who helped. And now, therefore, the Founders Day. Now, the thinking is that apart from Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, there are other people who played various roles. International other people, JB Dankwane, so Founders Day became a national holiday on the 4th of August every year. Somebody recognized those who helped gain independence for Ghana. The debate as to whether Ghana was independent struggle, one person in the lead that struggle, and for that reason, credit is to go to Kwame Nkrumah alone. Akufo-Addo say Otiasia Enye if other people worked together. And there was a national broadcast on Sunday. The day, they see Sunday, Monday was holiday. And the debate at was wow, say whether it's Dr. Kwame Nkrumah alone should be given the honor, and I say other people should recognize. Depending on where you stand political arena, there was a heated debate, and then the two were throughout this week. And the other prominent issue happened this week was, I think, special prosecutor and so a press conference. So for several years, in fact, from Martin Amidu as first special prosecutor, investigations be now one of them. The Airbus issue. Airbus are Omampeni Mills time. And Ghana gives us to aeroplanes be. Now, back for the ASR planes. Now, the claim was that amount for be EDD, including former President Mahama, the brother. Now, former President Mahama Nakasa was named as governor of Ishawana. Now, we are under investigation. So after several years, OSP, a news conference. This you get to just say, or more, or more, and they move former President John Mahama as official number one. But no claim say, more investigation or more who are the one be away into my claim of all wrongdoing in the Airbus scandal. And those are the key issues that dominate discussions in the political arena.
You better say now what trees we came so had the end send more aware no many joyful din komono na emunye better sa ma wukwada ni say na nyina krado me toto twade a chance na me gym kakra wo fie me pie na chese environment ni mu hu nti na wo se me kopa makota de intimate mem pie biom na me famu dai de achi nya me de hu afofie boni bi ensi me da say the news abre. Thank you. Everybody come after the show. Have a wonderful Saturday.
Thank you, Ovi.
I'm just going for 436 when you be chat to cry 436. Hello, I'm to say hello. 436. Hello, I'm to say frost and I got a friend.
Oh, me adom me wonyame samti. Yeah.
Yo, you're frost.
Yes, me comfort.
Anti-comfort. Yo, anti-comfort, you're more.
Yo, me say, the dinkan, me de na sika sitting shiraka se me randin yankopon any gun UK, a police for 24 no more hano. Nyame on shira hom. Nyame on shira hom. On to omon kwanem. Wama mama on shira hom na adwumaden a omo ye. Dan krofo womo tesa o nenso womo boni pa ho ban. Womo nyenye yimu sa. Edubra esese womo je womo jo. Enkanka womo eti ayi akonwa mu wheelchair for no. Se womo enam krampo hu omo ho ana no womo eti wheelchair for na High Commissioner Ghana High Commissioner wati krum ha onim nipa dodo Ghana for dodo wo krum ha wo pese wo renew passport kura wo fra kura yemu onim na we hu se wheelchair for kura so be omo enam kura hu omo ho ano na wheelchair o ansani bibia o
wanya message bia no wanya hwe wo phone so
nyame after now nyame shira na me shira ma ayi police for UK ha
yo e better was thank you nyame shira why bye bye abjafo that's it. So Ghana Commission start making good use of some radio stations, start communicating through them, and for whoever granted an interview saying, sir, everything is said regarding the lackadaisical approach, the laziness on behalf of the Ghana High Commission on the part of them is tantamount to lies. Shame unto you. Shame unto you. You happen to be the embodiments of the president and the Jubilee House, representing the good people of Ghana in this country. So when the necessary effort is required from you, when the need arises, material moments where we needed you to at least give us some high level of directives, you were staying there unconcerned. But you are very quick to be at the party in the park. Very, very, very swift to honor social events that will heighten your level of ecstasy and happiness. And you've got the courage to say, Richie, I articulated lies. Hello, Ghana High Commission, wake up. Wake up. DJ Magoza is next. Your favorite coffee mouth for Sir Richard and Rona Premier. Next week, join me within the hours of 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Until then, take care of yourself and Tala. Be good. Let me say a big thank you to our production team in Ghana, 87.5 FM, all the broadcasters there. Mozuma Bojumapa, Bosha Badani Fi, Skaba, Sukuhima, Maya, dear too much. Maya, well done to all of you, and also Joshua. See how they be DJ Makosa was Walla. My team so United Kingdom, I must say, Audrey, a jury all the way Ghana, Gladys Mensa, now Gladys Bosco, and also Emmanuel Ashley, Openi, Esiama and Yamengo Sheni Paul Frimpong. Thank you very much and take care of yourself. God willing, next week, maybe American Ghana Commission send Bibia Bremwa. At the moment, I think some way Bibi Kakra. Upusun Numan after the Kankai. For and now a man for Medania choir. I thank God. We take Yanko Poise. So Bibiera, a who Antochima. Ya bompire, say Asumje, a babangi shepherdchibemha. Yes, idea. Almost yes, you crew my Nayansambra. Kuntuya in Chia Leco, Ukrum Pete or Rename Bika, who contest when him gas became Kurma or Bishum Quetra from Quanto de Bogazes, food was on 2 food Savra. Abuja, but I will must take care. And bye bye, Salah. Bye.
Number 1 champion. Rainbow Radio. Hey, yo, yo, yo. Africa's best station. Yeah. Ooh. Yo, yo. Rainbow Radio. Radio. Africa's best station. Hey, yo. Non-stop music, we are flow. Shatta Rocco says so. I don't know.
Menu makwekwe sa sempa kania. Semenam na meti asempa na mamo amane a na ma no keka me. Anyambia what ANS Trading Agency Limited nka. Sa wo ka say door to door for no de na watwa. Esanse obi ne wa say won was door to door business ni. Wo nyoma wo UK a wo de kwa Ghana. Ana say Germany a wo de kwa Ghana. 3 to 5 weeks ebekwa kodu nipa ne punu anu say try. Na de mo demo sronko wo say adwuma de ewe mu ne say wo ho bo no. E da form say boko. ANS Trading Agency Limited. E wo air freight special service. And on nyoma ne ye de be fa play. Entintempa na akwa Obetima for South Power, we also the new free Ghana, Aqua UK, and Germany. FAGG them, which are also in a year, I mean, drop a bomb.